For the next 100 days, I'll be surviving in Minecraft's worst biome, the savannah biome. My goal is to transform this ugly landscape into the best survival base I can, fully equipped with farms, barns, and everything I'll need to survive. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as I spend the next 100 days transforming this savannah biome. Ladies and gentlemen, today, like I said probably in the intro, I want to spend the next 100 days doing something that I've never really done before. My goal for this 100 days video is I want to spend 100 days in a savannah because I think the savannah is absolutely disgusting. Like, let's be fully for real. Who out there likes acacia wood? Who out there likes the look of the grass in the savannah? I just think it's absolutely atrocious. So because of that, I want to spend 100 days inside of one. My goal for this video, I didn't do a savannah only world because I do want to be able to access birch wood, oak wood, spruce wood, all that good stuff. So we are going to be trying to use acacia wood in the majority of the builds, but I just want to have access to some other wood types and other blocks as well. So goal number one in this video is obviously we're going to need to find a savannah biome because that is where we're going to be living. I have to live inside of a Minecraft savannah biome. That is goal number one. Goal number two, I would really like to get some wood types before I find this savannah biome. I just want to get like a spruce sapling, maybe some dark oak saplings. Your boy would not complain about any of that. And goal number three, I need food and a bed because right now I've already lost 1 bar of hunger and we are pretty early in this 100 days. Let's go ahead and let's get some basics done. We're going to craft up a crafting table. We also got a pretty good spawn here with the shore also. That is awesome. Let's get a wooden pick. You guys know the drill with the wooden pickaxe. We're going to grab just a couple pieces of cobblestone here so we can get some better tools. There's our first three. With those first three, I guess we got 4. We're going to go ahead and craft a upgrade to our pickaxe, right? And then the wooden pickaxe can say goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Wooden Pickaxe. I'll see you in the future. Then we can just go ahead and grab up some more cobblestone. We're probably going to go for like, I don't know, 32 pieces probably just to give me a nice, good start. You know what? I think we're going to call that good because with that, we can get some more sticks and we should be able to craft up a full set of stone tools. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the sword and finally a little stone shovel. There we go. Full set of stone tools. Let's also do a furnace right away as well. And we'll grab our crafting table and reorganize my inventory to how I like it. And then I kind of just want to look for some fish because right now I've already lost a bar of hunger, which is not good. I think fish are going to be a fantastic way to deal with that. Also, look at this. Got myself my first bit of iron as well. Your boy cannot complain about 2 free iron. But yeah, I think the easiest way for me to get food early on in this is going to be grinding out some of these fish around the island. I guess actually, I don't even know if this is an island. I just guess so because there is the ocean right here. The only problem is that's only 1 piece of fish so far. There are some cod over there, so I guess we're gonna make our way over there. We could also maybe do some kelp because I'm pretty sure you can cook that and it also makes a food source. Funny story, I actually didn't know that until I filmed 100 Days Lost at Sea and everyone was like, dude, you can eat kelp, just cook it. I'm like, oh, okay. Did not know that. I don't know if it's good. I'm kind of guessing not, just considering how easy it is to get. But yeah, we got 3 pieces of fish to kind of start out here. We've also got some more iron just chilling up here on the shoreline. We might as well grab because your boy cannot complain about iron. That's enough for an iron pickaxe already. And honestly, maybe we grab the copper because if I don't get enough iron early game, we could always end up making some copper gear as well. Also, bear with me. I see some more fishies I want to go ahead and farm before we, you know, go up to the shore. I also really need to look for some wool. I want to be able to sleep like the early days away ideally. Let's take out these 3 fish and then maybe we go look for some sheep or something like that because the sun will be setting in a decent bit of time here. I also think it'll just be a good idea. Let's get the furnace down. We can grab a little bit of this coal right here to be able to cook up some of this fish because we need food really badly, and let's get just some of the salmon cooking up right away. And while we wait for that, there's some more coal here. We might as well collect this because we're always going to be needing more coal in these videos. So we're just going to go ahead and farm up all this. Then maybe we'll go look for some sheep in the forest over here. I feel like there's actually a decent chance of me finding sheep. I feel like usually if I look in these forests like this, I actually find a decent amount typically, or at least like pigs, which is like food. So we'll take that as well. I think that's going to be one of the great parts about living in a savannah biome is there usually is a lot of animals in savannah biomes, which is awesome. That just means we'll have plenty of food to last me a lifetime and maybe enough leather to get an enchanting setup as well. I definitely will not complain about an early enchanting setup. Efficiency 4, especially in that last video that I filmed. It is so nice when I actually take the time to get efficiency 4. I just hate the process of actually collecting the levels and stuff for enchanting. When I get it, I'm like, yeah, that was so worth it. Why don't I do this more often? But it's because it takes so long to actually do. At least for me, like I'm not a Minecraft speedrunner. I don't know the best way to do it. But I feel like for me, it takes too much time where I'm like, it's just such such a waste, you know? Anyways, we do got some coal. Actually, let's go check if our fish is done because we are about to run out of hunger. And if it is done, we can throw some of the cod in and the coal in. And look at that. We got our first piece of cooked salmon. We'll nom down or wait, what am I saying? Munch down on 2 of those right away. And then, yeah, let's just go ahead. We'll go through the forest. Look what kind of animals there are. So it does look like we've got ourselves some wolves. Very, very nice. I also want to grab some of these wood types. I think oak spawns in savannah, so I'm not really worried about oak too much. But I hate birch, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to collect the birch as well in case I do decide to use it, which probably won't happen. Luckily for me, we do have that auto tree chopper mod, which just makes life really, really easy. Also, hello, Mr. Pig. Have you seen any sheep around in the area? If you have, point me out before I kill you. I just want some sheep. If you point me out to sheep, honestly, man, maybe I'll let you live. Oh, yeah, look at that. As long as we get... Oh, okay, we could get enough for a bed for night number 1 from these 2. Okay, that's 1. So this guy needs to drop me 2 pieces of wool. Please? No, only 1. Okay, we need to find 1 more sheep. Looks like we got a big group of cows here as well, though. So we're going to take these guys out right away as well. Free leather, free food. Might as well take it. And then we're just going to keep looking around. Hopefully... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I'm not jumping in there. I guess that cow gets to live. He's just going to go for a little bit of a swim here. Yeah, we just want to find 1 more sheep. So we're going to keep looking around until we manage to find a sheep. There's got to be 1 more sheep somewhere in this forest. I have full faith that somewhere at some point I will find a sheep. Okay, maybe not in this one. Maybe we need to go over to that one because this island is not very big. I think what we might do, we might have to go grab the furnace and then head over there and see what we can do. Let me grab another birch sapling first. It is getting dark out quickly, so I kind of got to act quick. Let's go grab the furnace and then, yeah, we'll go out and we'll keep looking for another sheep. If I find one before that, that'd be awesome, but I just don't see any other areas where sheep could spawn over here. Hopefully we find one over there. Oh, I thought that birch maybe was a white sheep, but it is just a birch log. So yeah, let's just try to act quickly. Let's go ahead and let's grab up our furnace just like so. And then, yeah, we're going to run, I guess, this direction for now. Hopefully we find a sheep over there in that forest. My goal is to head over to where those peonies are right there. And then, yeah, find a sheep. That'd be absolutely awesome. Also, what is that? Okay, just an island. I was like, is that a shipwreck? If so, we got to check that out. Unfortunately for me, it is not a shipwreck. Honestly, should have got a boat, but I guess I got to be quick. So we don't have time to craft the boat. We're just going to be swimming across this giant river. It's absolutely perfect. I just got up here and that is a big family of sheep here. I'm sorry you're about to watch your parents get slaughtered right in front of you, but I need wool. I don't have a choice. I'm sorry, Mr. Baby Sheep. Once you grow up, don't you worry. I'll slaughter you as well. And we got some chickens here as well, but perfect. Okay, we can go ahead, get myself a crafting table down and really quickly here craft up a white bed. And then I'm not sleeping on a white bed because that's boring. Let's go find one of those peonies that were, I think they're over here somewhere. There's a lot of sheep in the area as well. I'm very picky, so give me a peony and we're going to make up a pink dye and we're going to be sleeping on a pink bed. There we go. Night number 1 is about to be over. That's absolutely beautiful. All right, now what do we want to do from here? I feel like we do want to take these peonies just because amazing decoration, especially in the acacia biome. I'm not going to have access to like peony flowers like this. There's just ugly flowers in the acacia biome or the savannah, I guess. So 19 peonies. That'll be great for building up the base later on. Anyways, let's go ahead. Any of these animals I see, I'm sorry guys, I also want my crafting table. So we are going to grab that. Like I was saying though, any animals that I see, we're just going to take out right away because free food, and we're going to need food because I'm sure we're going to be running for a while until we find an acacia biome. Actually, let me go ahead. We're going to go out in free cam here and just take a look at the immediate area, right? So we spawned over there on that island, which actually is a really cool island. We're now on this island. So here, obviously, there's nothing we want except a really cool lake and a fire watchtower right there. But yeah, maybe do we head over there? Like, I'm just trying to get an idea for where an acacia biome might be. I feel like we do sort of just head out this direction for now. We can get myself a boat. We can get across the ocean and yeah, hopefully with a little bit of luck, find ourselves an acacia biome. Also, I do want these rose bushes because once again, amazing decoration. Yeah, let's just go ahead. We're going to throw our crafting table down and then we can craft up. Actually, I think already enough, but we can craft up a nice little oak boat. Absolutely perfect. I think we'll just probably go across the ocean, I guess. I don't know. Like, I feel like it just makes more sense for me to go across the ocean because I think it'll be quicker and higher chance of me actually finding the biome that I want to find. But yeah, I guess we'll just kind of head down this direction through this river. Maybe we'll go over to the shore over there. I see a giant old growth birch forest there, which is really cool. And honestly, we'll probably just head that direction and hopefully eventually we find an acacia biome. Also a spruce biome. I would not complain about that either. So that's kind of what we're looking for right now. Ideally spruce for some saplings and then a savanna biome for me to actually be able to live in as well. And actually that is awesome. I see dark oak forest. So we're going to head over to that first. I do want to grab the sugarcane first though. So let's go ahead and let's do that. Order of operations. We're going to beach our boat over here. And we can just grab that and then we can just grab up the sugarcane and make our way towards that dark oak forest. I want to get myself some dark oak saplings. That way I have the option to build out of them in case I decide to later on. Also, So I already had the birch sapling, so I don't know exactly why I did that. I don't exactly have a plan for how much of these I'm gonna farm. I think we'll just do, I guess 2, because that's when my axe broke, and that should be enough saplings as well. I already see 4 saplings. I would really like 8, so actually maybe we do just go ahead and craft up another axe and get some more. I mean, it's not like we don't have the materials. A stone axe is really cheap, so we'll just go ahead and craft that. We've got 5 dark oak saplings. Let's try and turn that into 8, right? Let's see. Oh, yep, that already might be exactly where we want to be, right? We got 10 dark oak saplings. I think we're gonna call that good. Okay, you know what? I have 10. We might as well grab 2 more right away. I keep changing my mind here, so bear with me. There we go. Now we have at least 12. That's 3 giant dark oak trees. Now we can just keep heading out and keep looking for an acacia biome or spruce. I would also take some spruce wood. I'm also going to take these lilacs because these will be very nice for decorating once we get into the savannah biome. I also low-key kind of want the mushrooms, but I'm lazy, so I'm not going to do that. We just keep moving. We've also got some piggies for some free pork chops. I hope you guys don't mind becoming a nice good barbecue tonight, because I'm almost out of fish. Actually, am I out of fish? We got 3 cooked cod left over, I guess. Also, look at this cave. Dude, this cave is insane. Okay, hopefully nothing pushes me in. Like, look at that. That is absolutely mad. If I would have open inventory space, I would still go in there to mine iron, but like my inventory is already full and I don't know when I'm gonna come across the savannah biome to settle down. So for those reasons, I'm out. I'm gonna have to keep looking around. Hopefully we don't end up filling my inventory up. Hopefully I'm able to find a spot to settle down, put down some chests before my inventory ends up being completely overwhelmed. Looks like we're having a little bit of a forest fire over there, guys. You guys need a fire watch tower like the neighbors had. Speaking of which, I'm really trying to get to 20,000 subscribers right now, guys. We just hit 19,000. So if you are watching at this point in the video and you do want to show support for the content I make sure to drop a sub. I'm really trying to hit 20,000 subscribers before the end of May. So it would just be highly appreciated if you could just go down there, drop a sub. I would absolutely love that. One day, my goal literally ever since I was like 13 years old was to get 100,000 subscribers on a YouTube channel. I've been doing YouTube like consistently since I was 13 and I'm going to be 22 this year. So literally almost an entire decade of my life has been going into YouTube. And like, finally, it's absolutely insane. I'm having a little bit of success on, you know, Minecraft, which is absolutely awesome because Minecraft is a go-to game. So like one day, hopefully I can still make that dream come true of, you know, becoming, I guess not becoming, I already am kind of a YouTuber, but like getting to the point of 100,000 subscribers and hitting that milestone. I also do see a jungle over there. So I'm debating, I feel like I should stop, right? I feel like if I don't stop, I'm going to regret it. Like I want to go that direction, but I do want some jungle saplings as well. Maybe even a little bit of bamboo. I would not complain about some bamboo either. Looks like it's a good thing I decided to come over to the jungle because I don't know if you guys see that. That right there is a savannah. So if this biome is a big enough savannah biome, that might be where I end up settling down. Fingers crossed. I don't know. Do we want to use like acacia wood for like the main part of the build or do I want to use it as the roof design? I'm not quite sure yet. Also, hello, Mr. Turtle. I don't know what you need to feed you, but I absolutely love these. I need to install a carry-on because I keep seeing mobs like this or like the dogs I saw earlier. I'm like, I want to kidnap you and bring you home with me, but I can't. I'm sorry. I will maybe consider coming back because like if I live in the acacia biome that's right over there, this isn't very far from the acacia biome to that sea turtle. So we might come back and grab him and bring him to the base. He could be my little live-in pet turtle, I guess. I don't know. That savannah biome does look pretty small though. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's actually bigger than what I can see from here because I would like a decent sized biome to be able to build my base in, ideally. So like I need a little bit of room to work with. At the same time, I don't want to be looking for forever to find an acacia biome, you know? Like it's just not a very fun way to spend my 100 days. Hello, Mr. Sheep, and good night, Mr. Sheep. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's grab some jungle saplings and maybe some bamboo if I find some bamboo. I don't think this axe is gonna work, right? I'm gonna need a fresh axe. And honestly, I feel like a stone axe still might not be enough. We might need an iron axe as well. Let's give it a try though. Can we chop this down with one axe? We can. Barely, but we did it. Ideally 4 jungle saplings because that'll get me access. Okay, my inventory is full. Bear with me. Let's get rid of the pink dye. But 4 jungle saplings gives me access to be able to, you know, build a giant jungle tree, which is kind of what I want. We got 3 so far. Okay, this will be number 4. There we go. And then I also kind of want my crafting table back. So I guess we'll get rid of 1 dark oak log. My inventory is kind of cluttered with a bunch of random garbage right now. It is a problem. And then yeah, let's head over and let's see how big is that savannah biome actually gonna be. I feel good about it. I feel good about it. Like, ooh, what is that? It's one of those little fire watch towers. I gotta go check that out later as well. Also, speaking of which, I get a lot of comments on it. If you guys are wondering, the way that these structures spawn like this is I'm playing a mod pack called Vanilla Perfected. Absolutely love it. It just kind of adds some stuff to the basic vanilla Minecraft experience and it makes it a lot more enjoyable. If you want to try my mod pack, it is called Vanilla Perfected and I play it on Modrinth is my my, like, I guess launcher, I guess. Is that what you call it? I really like Modpack. I've been using it for almost a year now at this point, which is actually kind of crazy. Also, it is becoming nighttime, so we are gonna have to sleep here, but let's go check this out. Maybe we'll have my pink bed on the ready to go. Yeah, those are acacia trees. How big is this biome? Okay, this is plains here. Yeah, okay, so here's the acacia biome, and then over there's plains, so I don't think it's actually gonna be that big. I feel like the best way for me to test this theory is if we just go out into free cam. Oh, that is such a small acacia biome. This is definitely not gonna cut it. The acacia biome literally is this little thing here. That is most certainly not going to cut it. So I guess we're gonna keep looking around and hopefully we can find a different acacia biome. I think we head out that direction, or the warm biomes are over here. So maybe we should go this direction, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I do think since we are already in the warm biomes, let's just stick to it. Let's just kind of stay over here because the jungle's right there. Usually if you're in warm biomes, you're more likely to find a savanna biome. So I think it'll be a good idea if we just do that. Also, a little village up there we can go check out as well. That'll definitely be a good idea. Let's go check out the... see, I want to check out the village, but I don't have inventory space to loot the village. So I kind of would like to go find a base first. Ooh, maybe that might be where we settle down. That acacia biome actually looks to be like a decent size. Let's go check it out. And we got a lake here as well. This could be the perfect area for me to live. Unfortunately, no piggies can live anywhere near my premises. So I'm sorry, Mr. Piggy, but something that's got to happen to you. You just got to die. Yeah, let's go check this out. I guess we'll just jump on the boat, get across this lake, and we'll decide if this is going to be the place where I spend the next 100 days. Now that we're here, I'm thinking this will definitely work. It's now just going to be a deciding factor of where do I actually want to end up living. Like, okay, let's go up into free cam here. So this is a pretty large size savanna biome. I'm just trying to decide. Oh, sorry, that's up in the clouds. Do we want to live in this area over here, or do we want to live in this area over here? I'm almost thinking over here is going to be better. You know, we could like flatten this area out and have a giant area for a nice homestead right here. I think that's a good idea. I think that might be what we do, right? There's a big open area there. There's this. We could even build a bridge. Ooh, we have a cave as well. We can go caving for some iron. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be the biggest, most open area there is. So let's go ahead. We got to get over this little hill first of all. There's also a lot of sheep in the area, so we can keep them and get like a little barn of sorts set up because, you know, it's good to have some pet animals on the farm. So that way it's not so lonely during these 100 days. Yeah, we just go right over here. Definitely going to want to grab some of this acacia wood. So let's go ahead and let's chop down one of you. And look at that. There's already some acacia saplings. We could just go ahead and get some of these planted up here on this hill. I kind of want to turn this entire hill up here into a giant acacia forest, and then we'll like live down there in the prairie is kind of the idea. Let's see. We got one more little sapling here. Where do we want to go with it though? Let's do right there. And then, yeah, I think right down here, I think this is where we're going to be living for the next 100 days. We got some piggies here as well. What's up, guys? I just got to come up with that. Where am I going to actually put my storage? I think we'll do the storage on top of this hill for now, because I think I want to build down here and I don't want the storage to be in the way. If we just come up, I think we could like sneak it into this little hole here. So let's do furnace down right there. Crafting table. I guess we'll kind of like break this and throw the crafting table there. And we can get a barbecue going right away. We got a lot of pork chops. Let's get some of those pork chops cooking up. And then, okay, Mr. Horse, I did not mean to sit on you. Could you get out of the way? You're right in my way, Mr. Horse. I do not appreciate it. And then what we could do is I want to get myself a good bit of chests. And I don't really like the look of these. So we're going to use jungle planks in order to craft up 16 chests. And we're going to make a temporary storage system right here. So we're going to go up 4 tall, and then next to those, just 4 down. And you know what? We got the room for it. Let's go ahead and let's do another row. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. We got storage now. We can go ahead and start unloading everything and just get some room into my inventory again. And we'll do like, I don't know, greenery stuff into here, and then maybe some mob drops into here. We got my nice little pink bed that does not fit in the acacia biome at all, but that's okay because it looks cool. And then I honestly should go down and get some of this sugarcane growing as well, just because I feel like it'll be a good idea to get that farm going. Also, we got that village over there we got to check out in a moment here too. We honestly have a pretty fantastic start, if I do say so myself. Like, I love being able to have a start like this in Minecraft. Something about it just feels oh so satisfying. There we go. Nice little sugarcane farm started out right there. You know what? I feel like we're gonna need some more furnaces. Let's just craft up. Okay, I crafted too many, but you know, it was a good idea in my head. There we go. We got 3 more furnaces. Let's break this up into 4 even stacks, and then we can fill all these up with just 9 pieces of coal. And one of these we're gonna fill up with the raw iron. And then we also got the beef and the mutton that's got to be cooked up as well. We are running out of hunger, so I need some of this food to hurry up so I can, you know, go ahead and eat. Have a nice good barbecue. But yeah, we're gonna have a lot of work ahead of us. I gotta clear out a lot of these trees, do a lot of terraforming to kind of flatten the area out and clean up a lot of grass as well. But before that, like I said, we got this mini base set up. I want to do some mining, but I think before any of that, we got a village over there we can go check out and loot. And it also has a blacksmith, which is fantastic. So do I have, I think I have everything I need, right? Let's, do I want to bring the iron? I mean, maybe, I think not. I think we just leave it. Let's just go check out the village. We got the inventory space for it. We might as well. Could be some goodies there. I'm hoping maybe 2 pieces of diamond, 3 pieces of diamond in the blacksmith. Not very likely, I know, but it would be awesome. We'll just have to go check it out. There's a lot of houses up here though, so potential that we could get some good stuff out of this. We also could set up villager trading very, very early in this 100 days as well, if I so decide to do so. First things first though, there's hay that is ready for me to scavenge, so we might as well steal all of this. Look at that, 13 pieces of hay already, barely even got into the village. And then I'm assuming these houses aren't really gonna have anything, right? There's just a couple of houses, like that one up there. I know the ones with the double doors always do have some loot. Like all these like smaller ones down here, nothing here. There's also a little fence here with some horses. If I can find a saddle, I think you can craft saddles now though, if I'm not mistaken. But like a horse might be worth it, especially living in a savannah biome. I don't know, I feel like a horse is just kind of fitting for that environment, especially with how many horses just spawn in this biome naturally as well. It looks like it might be becoming nighttime. Luckily for me, we are in a village, so I got easy access to unlimited amount of beds if I do decide that I want to sleep. Once again, literally nothing down here. Yeah, we got to go up the mountain in order to be able to find any actual loot. A little bit sad, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, so grindstone, yes please. I would take the furnaces, but I already crafted too many. What do we got in here? Ooh, iron gear, yes please. A diamond. I mean, I'll take a diamond. That's not bad at all. But like most importantly, we got ourselves iron gear. Also, this, okay, so I keep getting called out every time people see this armor trim stuff spawning in chests. They're like, oh, he's cheating. You can't get like armor to spawn with armor trim in Minecraft. It's because it's the vanilla perfected mod pack. Vanilla perfected adds like the custom, like, I don't know, like it literally does nothing. It's just cool looking, but it adds that. So I don't know. I really like it. I think there is one more building in this village. Okay, wait, what kind of crops do you guys have? That is a carrot. You know what? I'm gonna just harvest the entire thing. This means we can grow this stuff back at our base. We got carrots and potatoes. That's awesome. And then I believe it was just this house right over here. This should be the last house as far as I'm aware that has loot. Let's check it out. What do you guys have? Potatoes, yes. Bread for food. I mean, I'll take it, but I feel like I have enough meat already that I'm really not going to need to worry about that. And then, yeah, as far as I'm aware, this village is looted. It is honestly not the greatest village. The blacksmith was nice though, because I mean, at least we got a diamond. That does mean, what does that mean actually? What does that mean for me? That means we can craft a shovel, I guess, which is good because diamond shovel for terraforming. We have a decent bit of dirt we're gonna have to mine out, so that's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's head back, and I guess maybe we get started with some farms right away, and then we go underground, mine, get some iron at least early on, so we can start building. But yeah, obviously we've got all these seeds. I think I want to get these expanding. So where is my iron? Let's go ahead and let's grab that. We're gonna craft up a little bit of an iron bucket. Like I want to make some giant farms, so I'm kind of like I want to go ahead and start growing these beetroots, potatoes, and carrots. And we're also going to need just a couple pieces for a stone hoe right away as well. And then yeah, let's go head down to the river. I guess actually we can just go right here because there is an infinite water source right here, and grab myself a bucket of water. I think my first farm, it's not going to be a permanent farm. It's just going to be to get more crops and produce ready. I think my first farm we could just throw up probably right up here on this hill, honestly. Like I don't see why not. Let's just clear out, I guess, a little bit of the grass in this area here. And then if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so right here, we'll probably do a bucket of water. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of this should all be good to be farmed right away. We go, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's as far as we go. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that should be all farmable. And what we want to do, we want to get the beetroot down so that starts growing, get our carrots down, and get some potatoes down right away as well. And then also, since we have the space, let's also just throw in some of our wheat seeds right away too. We got 19 of them. We might as well get these down because they'll just give me more seeds if we get these farming. There we go. All of those are growing. We got ourselves a nice little farm set up. I think next up, we're going to need some iron to be able to start working this area. So we definitely should be going underground to get some iron. So let me empty out my inventory yet again. Maybe I'll take some jungle logs with me. And then in case I run into lava while we're underground, I do want to grab myself another bucket of water. I think before anything crazy, I think what we're going to do, we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I meant to do them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8 in there. Let's do 8 into here. Get myself some charcoal so I can make up some torches. And while we wait for that, we're also going to need more pickaxes. So let's just go ahead and grab a little bit more cobblestone from right here. And we can craft up some more stone pickaxes because I don't have any iron iron to craft iron pickaxes quite yet, unfortunately. So I guess we'll just grab like, I don't know, like 30, 32 probably. 32 probably is a good amount, I think. 32 cobblestone, and then hopefully a decent amount of that charcoal will be done cooking up as well, and we should be good from there. I mean, we already basically have the 32 cobble. Literally need one more piece. You know what? Let's break this stone pickaxe actually right away, because it is about to break here. There we go. That's 36 pieces of cobblestone. Not bad at all. And then what we're gonna do, let's just go ahead and we'll do 3 stone pickaxes to begin here. And I guess we'll keep all this in my inventory because I kind of want it. And then any of this charcoal here, we could just go ahead and use that to craft up some torches. It's also awesome because we got this free armor from the village, so I feel a little bit safer going underground. The only thing is I'm kind of thinking I should save the coordinates here in case I go for a long strip mining session and then I can't figure out how to get back here. But let's let this cook up all the way first, and we can grab up all these charcoal and we can craft even more torches. There's a full stack of torches. That's awesome. And then let's go ahead and let's throw those into my offhand. And then wasn't there a cave somewhere around here? Does this actually go down into a cave? It looks like it does. Hopefully I don't end up dying. Okay, we do have the water bucket. Actually, let me save the coordinates up here first. I completely forgot about that. I don't want to lose access to all my loot because I have everything up here in storage. It's gonna be awesome because we're gonna be mining and our farm is gonna be growing at the same time. Now that we got the coordinates saved, we should be good to actually go underground for real this time. Hopefully just get like, I don't know, like 30 to a stack of iron would be good. And then we can get to work building and get myself a nice little starter house going. But let's go ahead and let's put the water here so we can get in and out easily. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to do that, right? Because then I'll actually be able to swim all the way out of the mine. And hopefully this cave goes down. Yeah, this looks absolutely awesome. This cave looks huge, which is good. That's exactly what we're going for because giant caves tend to have a good bit of iron. And then also if it goes down to deep slate, we maybe could find some diamonds right away as well. Look at that, already barely even mining. Second vein of iron. Okay, that second vein is only 1 piece of raw iron, which is a little unfortunate, but you know what? We'll take it. A little bit more coal as well. And look at that, dude. We mined some coal and there's more iron behind the coal as well. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to go mining, get a good bit of iron, enough just to be able to do all the basic tools. And then I think we can get to work building up our starter house. I want to somehow incorporate the acacia wood in that, like I said, though. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do. I think I should also get some sand collected early on, so that way I can get some glass, because obviously we're going to be using glass for some of the builds as well. But yeah, I think it'll just be a great idea. We already got 6 pieces of iron. This is going to give me up to like, I don't know, like 7, 8 pieces maybe. Looks like it is just a vein of 3, but that's 8 pieces in total. Not bad. And then we can just keep looking and keep hopefully finding some more iron. Iron is the main thing. And then if we get down to deep sea level, you know what? We'll take some diamonds as well. Just trying to think what's the best way to get down here. We do have some cobblestone. All right, Mr. Skeleton, I need you to leave me alone. I just want to grab a little bit of iron here. This is the one bad part about these giant caves. The amount of monster spawns is absolutely insane. Oh, I thought you were a creeper. If you would have been a creeper, that would have been a lot worse. Oh my goodness, we're already taking a lot of damage. I just gotta run, get away from them as quickly as I can. Oh my gosh. Maybe we should have the pork chops in the offhand because pork chops give more saturation. So if I'm fighting mobs, I don't have a helmet or boots. I kind of got to be a little bit careful while I'm down under here. There's just so many mobs in here as well. Okay, I do want to eat a piece of this pork chops, but let me take out the skeleton first so I don't have to worry about him. There we go. Let's regenerate some HP here. Yeah, also, I do have another channel that I launched recently. It's called Eclipse Games. I'll leave it linked in the description of this video. But basically, if you like my content and you want to see more, but not Minecraft, so it's basically just a channel where I play like long videos like I do on Minecraft. But instead of Minecraft, it's like a variety of games. So I can play some other games and like just try out some different stuff, different genres, stuff like that. But yeah, I just do 100% videos on there. I'm working on editing 100% of Papa's Pizzeria Deluxe, which is on Steam now actually, which is really cool. And I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs over there. We're at like 200 subs. So if you would like to help me out and you think you'd enjoy the type of content, don't subscribe unless you'd actually watch the content like naturally. But I am trying to get 1,000 subs over there. So I mean, you know, if you would enjoy the content, it'd be highly appreciated. I did see a piece of iron behind me as well. Okay, dude, why? I hate these giant caves for this reason. There's always so many monsters to fight. It's kind of a pain. I do want to grab that piece of iron in a second though. We're just going to take this creeper out first. Oh, yeah, almost could have been bad. Now I think we're good. Oh, it's really foggy now. I wonder if it's storming outside. Because in the acacia biome with my texture pack, if it's storming, it's actually just like a dust storm with a lot of fog and it's not actually rain. Look at that. Even more beautiful iron. This cave keeps going down as well, which kind of makes me feel good about like maybe we might end up finding some diamonds down here too. We're up to 12 pieces of iron so far. Not bad, I guess. I want at least 32 pieces of iron because that gives me enough to like get a decent amount of tools. I thought that was diamonds, but that wouldn't have made sense because there's no way I'm that deep underground. I honestly should have grabbed an iron sword because I had 2 iron cooked up in the chest. I think, yeah, that was from when we were on the shore, right? I could have got an iron sword, and my stone sword is about to break, so we're going to be using this stone axe soon. I'm not excited for it because it's just a lot slower. Okay, let's throw a torch down, and then more iron. Yes, please, come to me. Nobody jump me while I'm doing this. Let me actually eat just in case I do end up getting jumped. This should get me up to like, I don't even know, 18 pieces of iron. Not bad. That's like halfway there. Halfway to my minimum. Halfway to my minimum. There's a little bit more iron up here. So, ooh, actually 3 veins of iron up here. Sure, no creepers are behind me or anything like that. We can just grab up some more of this. Thank you very much. Also, another thing, I have been absolutely loving Stardew Valley recently. I know a lot of people that watch my Minecraft videos have commented about Stardew Valley in the past. I low-key want to do, I don't know if I'll do a 100% Stardew Valley video, but I might do some Stardew Valley content on the other channel as well, because I don't know, I've just been having so much fun with it. I feel like I can make long Let's Play videos like I do on Minecraft. The only thing is, that is a diamond. That is actually a diamond. Okay, that's actually insane. We're gonna need to go get some iron cooked up for a pickaxe, I guess. Was not expecting to find diamonds that quickly. We got 36 iron already though, so that's good. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's craft up a crafting table. We'll just do it all underground here. We just need, I believe, 3 pieces of iron cooked up. So we're gonna need another furnace, throw that down, and then let's just do 1, 2, 3. While that cooks up, yeah, there's some nice diamonds there. But while that cooks up, let's go look around for some more iron, I guess. We can also throw some torches, kind of brighten the place up a little bit. More torches I place, the less monsters I have to worry about spawning. Okay, let's just use the axe for these guys. These creepers are kind of not very fun to fight. And luckily for me, all axes do the same damage. Like a stone axe does the same damage as a diamond axe, which is insane. You get insane damage using an axe. The only thing is it's obviously a lot slower. Also, that is a witch. Ooh, you could poison me and that would not be very fun, Mr. Witch. Leave me alone. Can I just get away from you guys? Will you guys leave me alone? I just want, like, I want my gear. Yeah, no, they're following me. I'm gonna have to fight that guy. Let's worry about this later. Okay, you just got hit by a slow potion. I need, oh, that was poison, but we did dodge that one. I'm actually so lucky. Oh my goodness, that could have ended a lot worse than it did. Monsters literally never stop coming, guys. Leave me alone. I just want to mine. Is that too much to ask for, man? I'm hoping that Vein of Diamonds has, oh, let's see. I want 3 for a pickaxe and 1 for a shovel, but I already have 1, so at least 3 would be nice. It means a diamond pickaxe and a diamond shovel. Obviously, that'd be awesome. Okay, let me go grab, actually, what we're gonna do, we need to craft up some sticks. Let's do that. And then, oh wait, let me, okay, this is a problem. Then we can craft up iron pick, and then we'll get rid of the crafting table. And this is kind of scaring me because I have to build over this. Really wish I still had that water bucket on me now that I'm thinking about it. Hopefully I just don't get skeleton shot or anything like that. We'll just kind of dig down here until we run into the diamonds. I believe they should be on the outside though. So we'll like dig over. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's 1. Let's go ahead and let's grab you. I think it's just going to be 2 diamonds, unfortunately, because this is the other one on the outside, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I mean, 2 diamonds, we'll take it. That's 3 in total, so I could at least get a diamond pickaxe. And I mean, there's a decent chance we find more diamonds once we drop down there, but I do want to grab some more iron before we go deeper, because I do know I did see some more iron just chilling up here, so we might as well grab up some more of this right away. Also, kind of random, but if you guys have any suggestions for things you want to see me do 100 days on in Minecraft, let me know down below in the comments. I'm always looking for additional video ideas. Sometimes it's kind of hard because I try to post once a week at least, so it's kind of hard for me to come up with a new video idea every week. Like, it's okay for me to repost videos sometimes, but like I usually try to avoid redoing like the same 100 days unless it's been like, I don't know, I like it to at least have been 3 months, because usually by 3 months I feel like I have a pretty like new, like unique audience. Like, I know there's still some people that watch me like over the course of a longer period of time, but I feel like a decent bit of my audience over the course of like 3 months is different than my audience was 3 months prior to that, if that makes any sense. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas for Minecraft 100 days videos you would like to see me do, cool challenges, cool concept, cool mods, anything, let me know down below in the comments. I'm always looking for more ideas. Always looking for more ideas. Also, that is water, which means I could load up my water bucket as well, which would be absolutely awesome. And then I don't need to worry about, you know, dying to like, I don't know, fall damage. Well, I mean, I have the water bucket clutch, and I don't know if I'm talented enough to do that, but yeah, you get the idea. You understand what I'm trying to say, I think. Look at this dude though, dude. There's so much iron here, which is just absolutely phenomenal stuff, really. Absolutely beautiful. I love all this coal. Or not coal. I love all this iron. Oh my gosh. I also want to go ahead and get rid of that bow as well. And then what we're gonna do, yeah, there's deep slate level, so we will be able to find diamonds for sure. I wanted to grab a water bucket, and there is some more iron down here as well. We're at like 40 to 50-ish iron if I were to guess, which is fantastic because we're making progress, which is great. I mean, like, if I can get more than a stack, I'll take more than a stack, and it looks like this cave might be offering that. So, oh, I think I pissed an enderman off. Yeah, he's mad. He is mad at me. What's gonna be the best way to do this? Okay, you know what? If I just come down here, you can't get me because I'm in the water. I can just crit you out. I don't know why you're pissed off. I think he walked into the water and then he's like just trying to take it out on me for some reason. But yeah, if you would come here, Mr. Enderman, where'd you go? I'm in the water. You'll love it here. I promise. You'll enjoy the water just fine. There's also some iron over there. Okay, I don't see him anymore. Hopefully he doesn't end up jumping me. Let's just go over here. I have no patience and I want this iron. So I just got to be ready to jump in the water if he does teleport onto me. He might be dead though. I don't see him. Although I am a little scared because if an enderman jumps me right now, I feel like I'm not in a position to be able to take that fight, you know? Sounds like the enderman just died. So I think we're good. We could build up to here with the cobblestone. Oh, wait. I hear you. Oh, no, he's dead now. What the heck? I swear, it sounded like he died earlier. Is there any more iron? Okay, creeper, get away from me. I do not want to deal with you. Is there any more iron I can grab up here before we go down into the deep slate level and start looking for some diamond? There most certainly is. Any creepers? I don't think so. I hate digging into the walls like this because so easily a creeper could just come and just like be like, nah, and blow me up. And that would not be very cool. I can't lie. Cannot lie at all. Okay, we gotta have like close to a stack of iron at this point though. Like I feel like we've been mining a ton of iron. We got a stack in one actually. That's awesome. We definitely have like, I mean, I would take more iron, but I have enough to where I'm comfortable. The only thing is like, if I want to do a bunch of lanterns for the builds as well, it is nice to get some extra. I think pretty soon here, you know, once I run out of the iron that I see in the immediate area, I think I'm going to go down and we're going to start looking for some of those diamonds right away as well. Maybe even crafting up a sword because right now not having a sword is absolutely killing me. Okay, lapis in case I want to enchant. I will take that. Also, that's level 15 as well. That's awesome. Does this go anywhere else? I think we should go down to where we saw the diamonds earlier because that does look pretty tight. So yeah, let's go over there. I feel like we'll just have a little bit more luck, you know, finding diamonds in that one because that was a giant deep slate cave. Like I just feel like higher odds. Also, this vein of iron is awesome. I love finding 8 veins. Anything. Diamonds especially. Like 8 vein of iron as well. You know, we'll take it. It's very, very satisfying to get something like that. And I think this will actually be the last one I grab. There's one more vein of iron here. Let's grab this and then let's go deeper and see if we can find some diamond. If I find iron down there, I will mine it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's time we go down and start looking for some diamond because there's got to be diamond down at that level. I think we'll throw a water bucket right here because this will make it like relatively easy to get up and down. And then, oh, look at that. There's an amethyst geode. Also, first diamond right there. Luckily, we did craft up this iron pickaxe. Okay, yeah, that is not a sword. That is not a sword. That is a pickaxe. What am I doing? Okay, I need to craft a new sword. I need to craft a new sword so badly. Let me throw a torch down, bright the area up a little bit, and then, yeah, I'm gonna need to craft a sword. Let's get the crafting table. Let's craft up some sticks. Get away from me, zombie. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. And then I can do an iron sword right away. Let's finish breaking the stone axe just because it's gonna drive me insane being in my inventory otherwise. And then we'll start using that that iron sword. Okay, where were those diamonds that I saw? I know I saw it's right over here. Okay, this we're good. We can walk across this and grab myself my first, I guess not first. We have already found some diamonds. Okay, I don't like this. I feel like I'm gonna get hit into the void. Yep, that's what I was scared about. I heard you, creeper. Where did you come from? Ooh, that was one hit. That was nice. Am I good? I think we're good. Let's just go ahead and mine and be quick. Oh, I hate this. Literally one creeper dropping from above me and it's all over. There's a lot of diamond though. Yes, please. Look at that. We got 6 diamonds on me and then we got the 1 diamond back up at the base as well. There's also more iron as well. Do I want it? Okay, stop following me. Leave me alone. I don't like you guys attacking me. Unfortunately, I'm like right on the level where it's like a mix of deep slate and stone. So getting deeper would obviously be ideal because deeper means more diamond. The further down you go, the more diamonds you find. Oh, that is where the creeper was. I knew I heard him walking up on me. I just didn't know where he was. Oh, this is kind of rough terrain to be doing this on. Okay, no more creepers. Maybe we just use the iron pick because it's quicker. Mining deep slate with stone is like just it takes so long. I don't like it. All right, is there any diamonds in the immediate area? If not, I'm gonna look towards going deeper. There is further down I can go. Like there's a couple crevices and stuff. I could also drop into whatever that thing is there. Okay, it's hard. I think we just send it, right? Yeah, let's do it. Let's jump in that. Hopefully we have better luck finding diamond down here. Oh my, there's so much going on. I hear a skeleton. I don't like it. Where? Okay, the skeleton is down there. I almost don't think I want to go deeper that way because there doesn't look like that goes anywhere. anywhere. What about this way? Was there anything? Ooh, yes, please. This is more what I'm looking for. Let's just take the water all the way down and hopefully we find more diamond down here. Okay, I can't see it. Like, okay, so my window is open and it's behind me. So like my PC screen is being covered by my like natural sunlight. I hate the sunlight. It's making it so I can't see a thing. Real struggles out here. I need to go like shut my blinders or something because I actually can't see my screen at all right now. And I genuinely, I just don't know where I am. There we go. I now shut my my blind to my window so I can actually see. Is there any diamonds? Ah, look at that. There happens to be some diamond. Like, that's much better because I can actually see now. I couldn't see it all because the sun was shining onto my monitor screen. It was not very fun. Please be more than 2 diamonds. I'm guessing it is just 2 diamonds though. Mr. Skeleton, sir, I need you to leave me alone. I just want the diamond. It's not that much to ask for in my opinion. Ooh, wait, we at least got 3. You know what? That's nice. That's nice. Is there any more? I don't think so. I think that's it for those diamonds. Okay, let's go around and let's look some more. We can obviously go deeper too if we need, but like we're just gonna check basically the entire layer that we're on down here. First of all, it's a lot of open space and we got to be decently far enough down to where I feel like diamonds aren't that uncommon down at this level. Let's see, that's where I came down from. Yeah, maybe I don't want to fight 3 skeletons. Actually, we'll just kind of walk away from you guys. I feel like I walked through all this. I don't think there's any more diamonds in this main room. Wait till I upload this video and then I get a comment of somebody putting a timestamp of when I'm in this cave and I missed diamonds, because that has totally not happened before. So I think what we'll do, oh yep, look at that. Literally as I'm talking about it, I find another diamond. Let me eat a pork chop and then we can go crazy. Okay, really? Leave me alone, spider. Why you gotta be here? I do not appreciate that. Is there anything else, or was it seriously just 1 diamond? That's crazy work. Yeah, I think honestly we might just go down into that other cave. Where was it? I think it's over here. Go down in here. We might call it done for mining soon. Just want to check a little bit more. Okay, that is obviously lava down there. What about this way? Is there anything else? Oh, you know what? I will take that water bucket. Then, oh, this is a dead end. I don't want to deal with all those skeletons either, so I'm not going down there anymore. I do see another diamond right up there, so I do want to grab that. But first things first, Mr. Skeleton, I need you to die. I don't appreciate you attacking me. And please be more than 1 diamond. I'm absolutely begging. I doubt it. This does look like it'd be a single diamond. You know, a single diamond is better than no diamond. Yeah, it is just 1 diamond. That's 11 total. And we got the 1 back at the base. I would still like to find more. Pretty sure there was another cave I can go check up in here, right? Because this goes down maybe deeper. I don't know. I haven't been this way. Hopefully this goes for a while. Yeah, this one is a dead end. I did see 1 more. We're gonna go check that one. And then if we don't find anything, I guess we probably head out. I guess I didn't see this either. Looks like it's gonna be a dead end, but might as well take a look. It is of course a dead end. Oh, look at that though. We find a diamond on our way back out. I didn't even see that on the way in because it was hiding. That is nice though. Another vein of 3. Oh, 4 diamonds right there. That gets us up to 15. Let's go check out that last mine, or that last cave. I believe it was right over here. Yeah, I want to go down to this one, see if there's anything here. Let me just throw some torches and deal with these freaking zombies and skeletons first, and then we can go in. I don't like being harassed. Okay, anything down over here? If you guys could point me out into any diamonds, that'd be awesome. Not really seeing any yet. I think this is going to be a dead end. What about by that lava pit? We should go check that out as well right away. Don't mind me. I'll just be sort of building my way across this to make sure I don't burn alive. We can just keep on searching for some more diamond. There's some gold right there. Not exactly what we're looking for. Also, redstone maybe for XP wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, this is a dead end again, but I will take the iron. Can't complain about free iron. We're gonna be cooking up so much iron once we get back up to the surface, and we're gonna have to start setting up for the base. Probably clear out the acacia trees, clear out any of the seed, all those little tiny mini tasks that we gotta do. Probably gonna take quite a bit of time to do all those. Okay, was there anything else? Yes, we can go up or down. Let's go down first. This probably doesn't go anywhere realistically, but might as well check it out right away. Looks like this just brings me back up to a place I've already been. What about back here? What is this? Okay, a little bit more redstone. You know what? I'll do it for the XP. Work my way towards level 20. Might as well. I'm not going to keep it because I literally never use redstone. Like, I don't know. I just don't know how to redstone. It's too confusing to me. I can do like some very minimal stuff. Like, I don't know. I can make like a tiny redstone clock, I guess, but that's literally about it. Aside from that, I've just never been a big redstoner. I just don't know. It's like very cool. I respect people that can do it, but like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I do see some more diamond up there though. Hopefully I've got enough blocks to get up there, and hopefully a skeleton doesn't decide to push me into the lava lake here. Yeah, there's actually 2 veins right next to each other up here as well. Absolutely awesome. Okay, you first. This one right here. I'm guessing they're both probably just like a single or a double vein. Oh, this one has 3. We're actually getting quite a bit of diamonds. Absolutely beautiful. And then we want to grab these ones over here as well. Or this one, I guess it is just 1 as far as I'm aware. There we go. What does that get us? 19 plus we have 1 at the base. That's 20 diamonds in total. 20 diamonds in total. Cannot complain about that. I think I don't really see anywhere anywhere else. So I think we're going to make our way back up. Honestly, we'll probably just follow this like all the way up to the top, and hopefully we find more diamond on our way up, but I doubt it because we're already getting up pretty high in my opinion. But yeah, I just want to get back up to the surface and get to work building the base because I think we have all the resources that we really need. I don't think I'm going to need to come mining anymore. Actually, this does not bring me up to the surface. All right, let's go back into the cave. I guess this is going to be kind of annoying to get down here though. If we go into the cave, it goes all the way up to the surface, so I shouldn't have to do any mining, which is kind of what I'm looking for. The less mining, the better. I just got to figure out how to get down from here without falling and dying into lava. Maybe we just do like that, and then I just hop on in and hope we don't die. I mean, I kind of just ruined all the light, but we have torches, so we should be fine. And yeah, I believe it was just right up here. This gets me back out to the main big cave, right? I'm like pretty sure. And then I think down over there where that water is. Oh my skeleton. That is so many skeletons. Ignore me, guys. Ignore me. I just want to go back up to the surface. It's not that deep. This will get me up like 90% of the way, I'm pretty sure. We just got to follow this. I just heard a skeleton follow my head as well. Let's just get out of here as quickly as we can. This will get me up a majority of the way. And then I think I have another one that gets me up like the rest of the way, right? Because this is where we mined all the iron. No, this isn't where we mined all the iron. It's actually this. We got to take up to here. And then once we get up to this one, I believe this is actually where we did mine all the iron. And then I just got to find the way out, which I believe was up this way, if I remember correctly. Just as I thought, I do see the surface. It is nighttime though, so I do got to go find a bed. Hopefully there's not a bunch of monsters up here. I need to get out of this cave. This thing is so steep. Actually, it looks like either the sun just set or it's rising. I think it is rising probably. My bed should be right on top of this hill, if I remember correctly. And then just so I don't have to deal with the nighttime, we are just going to sleep the night away, and we could probably get ready with like all the other stuff in the morning. Let's see. We got this extra furnace. Do I want to put it down? I feel like I really don't need another furnace, right? I feel like 4 is going to be enough. So let's just put that in there. And we're going to go, we got 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Honestly, I could use for some more coal. I feel like I don't quite have as much as I wish. Let's just get all of that cooking up. And then I don't see a point to keeping the stone picks. Like we just have so much diamonds and iron and stuff like that. I just think it's kind of a waste. But yeah, let me go ahead and organize out my inventory all of the way, and then we can get to work from there. Okay, we have no cobblestones, the one problem, because we're probably going to be using some stones and stuff for the builds. I actually haven't come up with a build pellet yet. I just know I want to use some acacia wood. We have a lot of diamonds though, so I think let's make all the basic diamond tools. Let's make a diamond axe. We're going to make a diamond pickaxe, and we're going to make a diamond shovel. Now that still leaves us with 12 diamonds left. We can just go ahead and get rid of that. Also, this feels wasteful, but like I don't want to use the iron pick. If we have the diamonds, why waste our time with the iron, right? And while all of that cooks up, I do still want to build a helmet and some boots, but some of the sugarcane down here looks like it is ready. Obviously, we can just come down here, we can harvest all this and expand our sugarcane farm because I think it is going to be valuable to do so. Let's just grab all this. I think it's 29 sugarcane I planted already, right? And then we got like 36. There's probably some sitting in the water that I missed, like that one right there. I'm not going to worry about it. We can at least get started expanding this a little bit along the riverbank here. Nothing too crazy. I also should probably go grab some sand right away then as well. Like I said, I want to get some glass cooking up early because I know I'm gonna end up needing it. There we go. Sugarcane is all planted in. I think, okay, do we go look for some sand right away? Grab myself like a stack of sand. I almost feel like that's the play. Let's go walk along the bank over here, the riverbank, because that's probably where I'm gonna most likely find sand. Actually, maybe over there. That might be worth going over to. Let me go grab my boat and we can go grab the sand that's over there. I just don't really want to swim across the ocean because it's gonna take forever. And we should have, yeah, the oak boat right here. That looks like a decent spot to go get some sand. Then I'm thinking we'll probably just go for a stack, which with the diamond shovel that we got, it's awesome we got a diamond shovel this early. It'll come really quickly. Diamond shovel, even not enchanted, I feel like diamond shovel is just, it's awesome to have, especially when you're doing like terraforming and stuff like that. Because yeah, it's literally gonna make this take no time at all. There we go. That is a stack of sand. I got an extra 2. It's driving me insane, so we're just going to place those, even though I'll probably need to end up farming more sand later on anyways. There we go. We got all that. I should go finish making that armor up as well. You know what? All of the iron is done cooking, so let's go ahead and let's grab all of that, break all of our sand into 4 even stacks, and we can start kicking up the sand right away as well. And then we can make up the boots and the helmet that I want. That way, I have a full set of iron gear. And yeah, while we wait for that sand to cook up, let's go down here and let's get to work cleaning up the area. First of all, why are there pillagers here, guys? It is very early in this world. I can't be having you guys around the base. I should be able to take these guys out pretty easily. I mean, honestly, pillagers aren't exactly challenging. It only gets challenging when those giant, like, pillager bulls come in. I don't know what they're called. Maybe ravagers? Those guys can definitely be a little bit challenging. But look, got myself a little prize. But yeah, my goal is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take this, and then we're going to go up into free cam here. Like I said, I want to make a giant base in this area. But we got a lot of landscaping and a lot of wood to clear out. Now, first things first, I think we're going to get started here. Actually, I got to organize out my inventory because I like having the axe in slot number 2 and the pickaxe in slot number 3. But then first things first, we're just going to walk around. Any of these trees are going to get cleared out. We're going to plant some more on top of the hill. I just want this area opened up to be able to build. Literally all of these acacia trees anywhere throughout here where I might build, we're just going to remove, and we can have a nice open area to work with then. There's also going to be some terraforming we're going to have to do as well, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. In the meantime, for now, we can just kind of clean up any of the grass and clean up any of the trees. We'll start out with the trees though. There's so many animals around as well, which is literally just awesome. We'll be able to use them to start up some farms later on. I'm thinking, I don't know, we're gonna have to figure out what Y level we actually want to build on because I'm not exactly sure yet. But yeah, literally all of these trees all the way along here. We got the nice river down here as well, which is extremely nice looking. I guess this tree, and then maybe we'll clean up just like one row of these outer trees right over here. So let's do this one right here. Let's eat up a pork chop so I don't have to worry about starving to death. And we'll do this one and these last 2 acacia trees, and we'll call that probably good for now. And we'll probably just go ahead and go replant some of these acacia trees. We got 7 saplings. There's probably more I'm gonna end up finding, but at least in the meantime, I want to plant some of these that way I can get more acacia wood because I do want to use some acacia wood in the build at least. Let's go ahead and we'll just plant these guys like over here throughout the area, just like that. We got one more. I'll probably throw that one down right there. That should be good. And then I'm kind of feeling like this Y level right here is probably going to be the easiest Y level to work with. So we're just going to chop everything down that's above this Y level here. We're going to have to clean out a lot of grass as well, which is honestly good because we're going to get a bunch of wheat seeds, which I actually do want. But yeah, all of this is going to have to get chopped down quite a bit. Honestly, I feel like getting efficiency 4 on a shovel might be worth it just for this. Or maybe I could even at least get efficiency 1. I could also go trade. Do I want to go trade with villagers? We got the villagers right there, so we can get a good setup early on, I feel like. Let's at least chop down this level, and then all this extra dirt we're going to get is going to help me to fill in some of the holes right away as well. Honestly, do we just do this level? I don't think so, because this level, yeah, see, we have all of this that would have to be filled in then. Don't really feel like doing that unless, maybe I do, because that's a lot easier than cutting all of this down. I don't know. Like, what if we just go ahead and we start building this over like that? I need to pick out the area where I'm actually going to build my house and just work in one section at a time, I think. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. I think if we come up here, we're going to do house number 1, like right up here, right? So obviously, like, let's just clean up the area where my starter house is going to go. All of this grass is going to go. This is going to take me a very long time to be able to collect it all. I don't want to use a water bucket though, because the water bucket, it's good, but it's also a little bit kind of annoying to be able to use. Yeah, literally just a giant area here. We're going to clean up all the grass. That way I'm going to be able to build my house without a problem. I also still got to decide what blocks I actually want to build the house out of, because I genuinely, I don't know right now. Like, I think I want to use acacia wood for some part of it. I just don't know what part of it we're going to do acacia wood. I also kind of want spruce wood because I feel like spruce wood will be a good complement to the acacia plank. And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I did not find any spruce wood yet. So we might be going out and searching for some of that as well. And there we go. We got like at least a start of some area cleanup. As you can see, we got all this cleaned up. I do think I am actually just going to terraform everything up to this Y level, but we are obviously going to need more dirt. So let's just go ahead and let's mine this down right here. We're going to need to get a decent bit of dirt. I really actually want to get an enchanting table and get like efficiency on a shovel because we're going to need quite a bit of dirt. And I don't feel like I just don't want to bring everything down to that level either because that's going to be a lot more work. But yeah, all of this, we're going to start out with the deepest parts first. We can just fill all of this in, and we don't need to go too crazy yet. I just kind of need the room to be able to actually build a starter house. So we'll start back here, kind of just fill this in with the dirt, at least get it all up to this level. Okay, Mr. Chicken, you're kind of right in the way. And then maybe we work on getting that enchanting table so that way we can mine dirt a little bit quicker. First, let me grab up all these seeds, and then we got to look, what do we need for an enchanting table? Just a level 1 enchanting table, nothing crazy. Basic stuff. We have the diamonds, we got a diamond pick, we need obsidian, I think. So we got to go find a lava lake, I guess. Because yeah, we already have like everything else that we would need. Let's see. Do I see any lava? Ooh, actually, there's lava right there, but that's only 2 pieces. And there's lava over there. Okay, so I think what we're going to do we have everything else we need. Do we have any leather? We do have some leather. We've got some sugarcane growing. Yeah, so I think we have everything else we need. Let's go grab some of that lava and turn it into obsidian. A little bit of a run. We got to go. Oh, I should have grabbed my boat. I'm too late now. I don't feel like going back, but we got to go across the river and we got to go up and find that lava lake on that hill. Shouldn't be too bad. Just a little bit of a walk through the prairie for first of all. Oh my goodness, look at how many cows are in the area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cows right there. And then like there's pigs over there. There's animals everywhere in this area. We even got some donkeys. 3 donkeys just chilling out in the prairie. Also, I keep getting armadillo scoots. I have no idea what they're for, so I keep throwing them out of my inventory. I'm waiting for a comment on this video to be like, oh, you're stupid. Why would you ever throw an armadillo scoot? It's so useful. And I'll be like, oh, that's cool. I had no idea. Yeah, lava pool should be, I just saw it a second ago. It's right there. We just got to go fill it in with water. Grab myself, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think only 4 pieces of obsidian. I probably should grab 14 right away because that gives me enough for another portal too. But I also really don't feel like going to the nether. So we might just go ahead and grab the 4 pieces of obsidian that I'm going to grab. Just enough to get me, aw, dude, I hate when that happens. Okay, just enough to get me an enchanting table. There we go. I believe there is 4 obsidian. I'm trying to think because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it is 4 pieces of obsidian. This should be good. We just got to go ahead, head back, and we can craft up our enchanting table and get a little bit of an upgrade on my shovel. And we're going to need the sugar cane as well, so we might as well just grab that on my way home as well. 10 pieces. I don't know exactly how much you need. I believe it's 9 for a book, maybe? Or is it? Yeah, I think it's 9 pieces for a book. We're going to find out, I guess, though. And then we can do the thing. So is it 3 wide? Yeah, it is 3 wide. We can craft up some paper, and then with the leather, I believe we can make a book. And then you guys know how to make a enchanting table, just the obsidian, the diamonds, and the book. And there we go. We got ourselves an enchanting table. We could just throw that down right there. Let's go ahead and let's enchant. Let's see, efficiency 1 on that. Do we see any efficiency 2? No, let's just go with efficiency 1. And then on the pickaxe 2, oh, I don't like this. I would love on breaking 2, but I really want the efficiency, so we're going with that. And then on the axe, we're also going to go with the efficiency. Okay, we got efficiency 1 on all of our diamond tools. That's honestly not very great, but I mean, better than no enchants at all, I guess, right? We're going to need a lot of dirt to be able to fill in this hole. The only thing is I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to get the dirt from. Might just go across the river and pull some from over there because I want to bring it all up to this level, so I can't dig this down anymore. But yeah, I do think the best way is we're just going to do a little swim across this. We're going to go up the hill to somewhere we won't be able to see from the base, just because I don't want to make the area look ugly where we're going to be working. This spot should be good, so we can now just collect, I don't know, we're going to need a lot. I'm going to go with like 4 stacks of dirt to begin with, and we can kind of work from there, kind of go from there. Efficiency 1 is going to make this a little bit quicker though, so I'm definitely happy I did decide to go to those enchantments right away. And with all that dirt we collected, we can just come over here and start placing some of this dirt in to kind of get the entire build on the same level, ideally. We're at least going to fill this hole in, and we can kind of go from there and decide if we want to build up one more layer like I said I wanted to. The only thing about going up another layer is obviously we're going to need to collect a lot more dirt, and mining dirt just isn't very fun. I'd rather get started building my house, I'm not going to lie. But I think we should at least be able to fill in this hole. Also, a little chicken egg. Did we get a baby chicken? It looks like the answer is no. So yeah, we got to just go ahead and keep building this. Also, I saw the new update for Minecraft, like all the new baby animals. Dude, that looks absolutely awesome. I can't wait for my mod pack to update to the new version, because like I can't play without my mod pack. Vanilla Perfected is life, but like I would also really like to play with the new baby animals in Minecraft. And like you can make animals permanently babies. That's like so cool. I don't know. But yeah, looks like we can at least fill that in. Now, do we want to go up another layer? You know what? I think we'll do this layer, and then as we go, we can just break stuff. Is that a good idea though? I mean, I guess this isn't that much to dig down. Yeah, maybe we do just do this layer and we do some more mining, because either way we're gonna have to mine dirt. So I feel like we're better off just mining dirt rather than mining dirt and placing new dirt. So we'll just kind of bring this back as we go. But I think we are ready to get started with the house that I want to build, which is probably going to be going somewhere right here. I just got to come up with a block pallet to do it with. And speaking of block pallet, I want to go get some spruce wood ideally, because I want to use some spruce wood with the acacia wood. I think it'll be nice texturing or nice highlighting. So we're going to go search. Hopefully we can find ourselves a spruce forest relatively soon. We do have my diamond axe as well. Once we find some spruce wood, you know, grab some saplings, bring them back over here, and we could probably get started building the actual base then. Let's just hope. I mean, we could probably go up this mountain. Look if there's anything on the other side of this mountain first of all, and hopefully we can find a spruce biome relatively quickly is kind of the only idea. I don't really see a spruce forest, but there's a giant cave here. I remember this earlier, but like, gotta keep that in mind. If I ever need a cave, there's literally a massive cave sitting right next to me. Might check that out later. Is there any spruce wood over there? I see birch. I see a lot of birch, but this biomes, there's dark oak forest over there. So it looks like it's getting less dry or less of warm biomes. And we need that because spruce obviously spawns in cold biomes. So I think we're going to keep heading kind of this direction, hopefully, until we find a spruce forest. That is absolutely beautiful. I see some spruce wood over there, and it's actually a giant spruce forest, meaning we could also grab some coarse dirt while we're heading over here. You know what? Maybe we also just grab a little bit more dark oak wood since we're here. I mean, I think I have enough of these saplings back at the base, but better to have it than not have it. So let's just go ahead and grab a couple of the trees. And we just got to finish getting over there to that giant. It is one of the huge spruce forests, so we're going to be able to get a good bit of spruce wood really quickly. We also got a good diamond axe for it as well. So, ooh, look at that little azalea tree here. I got to keep that in mind. I do know where this is. My base actually isn't that far back that direction, so I could come to this azalea tree if I ever decide that I want moss or if I want anything out of, what do you call those? Overgrown caves? A lush cave. It's called the lush cave. But yeah, if I ever want anything out of a lush cave, I know where that is. I kind of know the general area that this is. But yeah, let's just go ahead and let's grab ourselves some spruce wood and some spruce saplings ideally. I want enough to be able to do a couple of the giant spruce trees ideally. Actually, we already got like 12 saplings from that one large tree. Let me actually check here. We got 14. Let's just do one more big tree. We'll probably call that good. So this one right here, we chop that down. Is there any more saplings? I do see a couple more saplings, and that's 18. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll call that good. I think we'll call that good. We can head back over to the base and get back to work building. Also, I don't see any coarse dirt, just the mycelium or podzol or whatever you want to call that. A little unfortunate because I would have liked some coarse dirt as well because I like using it for paths, but we might do a stone path today then actually. I do like the stone path as well. One little thing I didn't think through was I didn't bring a bed with, so hopefully we make it back at least to the village before it is nighttime because the sun, it's getting kind of close to setting. It's getting a little bit darker, so we do got to be careful. Luckily for me, oh, I do see the village right there. So we're actually not too far away. We should be able to make it back before it gets dark out. We actually might be able to make it all the way back to the base before it gets dark out, or it'll just be like getting dark as we get there. And there we go. Let's just go ahead and let's dump some of the wood into the chest here. We don't need all of this. And then we should also get some other type of sapling going. So we want oak because I'm going to use a lot of oak wood, and then also some spruce wood right away as well. And maybe some dark oak as well. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to come right over here a little bit out of the way. We're going to be able to make some trees. That way I can start farming the wood types that I'm going to need for my build. So we'll do some dark oak around here. We'll do as many of these dark oak saplings as we can, which is actually only one more, but there we go. And then obviously we're also going to be doing some of these giant spruce ones. Oh, I did not mean to place that like that, but yeah, just a couple of these giant spruce trees as well. Give me more spruce wood when I need more spruce wood. But then also I think oak is going to be one of my main wood types as well. So we're probably going to plant down some more oak trees too. Actually, we are out of those. So it is getting dark out. So bear with me here, but I think probably just get started. And all we're going to do is make all of these oak trees in a nice line because it makes a really easy farm to break down with my auto tree chop mod. And there we go. Just like that, we got all of the woods growing that we're going to need. And obviously like acacia wood is easy enough because there's just acacia trees literally everywhere in the area we can just go ahead and harvest. The only important thing is making sure we replant those right away as well. And oh, I got a second sapling too. Okay, I need to go sleep because it is nighttime though. And then aside from that, there's going to be a little bit more we need, and it's all underground stuff. So first, let's open up some of these. And I was going to cook up 3 cobblestone for a stone cutter, but I actually don't even have 3 cobblestone. So let me just grab 3 pieces of cobblestone really quickly. We need 3 cobblestone to turn into stone so we get a nice little stone cutter going. But yeah, I think the next step, we're going to go underground. We got to get some deep slate and some tuff are basically the 2 main materials. We should have the inventory space I need, I believe. So I think what we'll do, let's get my torch in my offhand. I think we'll take that cave majority of the way down because that basically goes down to deep slate level. And obviously both deep slate and tuff, I need to go way down in order to be able to get those resources. And the thing is, I think the cave was this one right here, right? Yes, it does look like this is what we want. Let's go ahead and let's jump down. Okay, good. We got the water bucket clutch. We're just going to go underground until we can get down to the deep slate level. Also, I just realized I missed a piece of iron right there as well. I guess my main goal is kind of just collecting all the resources I need before I start building the house, because then I can just build the entire house in one go. And it looks like we are already down to deep slate. We're just going to dig down a little bit deeper until we are fully 100% in the deep slate layer. And once we get down here, we can just kind of start digging out of place. But actually, let me throw a torch up right there. And then yeah, let's just go down, I don't know, like 5-10 more blocks ish. Hopefully we don't run into that cave because I do not want to deal with those monsters. We're going to be looking for cobble deep slate, but then we're also going to be looking for some tuff because I need both of those resources in my inventory. I think this is probably about good for a level to mine deep slate. So we can just go ahead and start digging out. We'll probably go with a nice little 3x3, or maybe let's do a 5x3. That's a number 4. And then this one should be number 5. We go ahead and mine all of these 100% out and just get to work mining the deep slate that we're going to need. Hopefully we run into some tuff right away as well. We're going to need quite a bit of deep slate because I think it is going to be like a majority. Either we're going to use it at the whole full roof, or it's going to be the trim of the roof for sure. I want to use acacia woods as like the main wall. And then I'm just kind of trying to decide if we want to use dark oak wood or if we want to use oak wood for the rest of the like the pillars, or not wood, I guess oak logs or dark oak logs. Oh, looks like we're about to run into a cave. Not good. Okay, let's ignore that. We can kind of mine this way a little bit. And this efficiency on this diamond pick is extremely nice as well. Yeah, main goal right now, I want to get at least probably, let's say 4 stacks of cobble deep slit and probably about 2 to 3 stacks of tough is what I'm kind of thinking. We're just going to spend a moment getting all those resources. Let's also light this up a little bit so we don't have to worry about creeper spawns or anything like that. Okay, we got like 4 stacks of cobble deep slate. I haven't found any tough yet, so I think the idea, we're just going to strip mine for tough. But I don't want to strip mine at this level because if I'm going to be strip mining, I want to at least have a chance of finding more diamonds. So what we're going to do, we're going to dig down to Y-53, and we're going to start strip mining there. Hopefully we end up finding a bit of tough really quickly. And then at least we will have a higher chance of running into some diamonds as well while we're down here strip mining. So yeah, just kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. And we're also going to be getting more deep slate, which is good. Oh, actually, yeah, there we go. We got tough already. That's awesome. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start mining out some of this stuff here. We're gonna need a decent amount. I'm thinking we'll just go for like 4 stacks right away. I know right away I said 3 stacks, but like I'd rather have it than not have it, you know? So we're just gonna grab up probably about 4 stacks worth of tough right away. It shouldn't be too bad because tough mines pretty quickly, and we do have efficiency on the pickaxe as well, which is just awesome. And there we go. We just about got 4 full stacks of tough, and we got over 4 stacks of cobble deep slate. So I think we're probably going to call it good there. We're going to make it back up to surface, and then we can actually get started building up my house and moving into the new house. I just obviously got to get up to surface. Hopefully it's not nighttime, but yeah, there's a good chance that it is nighttime, right? That lava is making a lot of light for it to not be nighttime. Okay, it looks like sun is setting or sun is rising. I'm not exactly sure which one. Let's just get out of here before, you know, skeletons spawn and hit me into this lava, because that would not be very fun. I think we'll just go over here, and then yeah, we can make our way out nice and easily. Looks like the sun is definitely setting or rising though, so we got to be kind of quick here. There's also iron. I'm really tempted to mine it, but I think I don't really want to get stuck down here with mobs, so I think we just go up. I can always come back for in the future if I need more iron. There's more iron there as well. That's 2 veins of iron right next to me. Also, I need to grab some more food because we're almost out of pork chops as well. And then I think we got everything we're gonna need, so let's go ahead and let's grab our stone and then 1 iron. That way we can go ahead and craft up a nice little stone cutter. That's gonna be important. We got our crafting table already. We're gonna need acacia wood. We're gonna need, I'm gonna decide between oak wood and dark wood. If we need oak wood, we definitely need some more. So let's go ahead and let's craft up an acacia plank. And then we're gonna come down here because this is where we're gonna be building, obviously. So then if we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 like that, what's gonna look better? Does it look better to go like that? That looks a little odd in my opinion. So if we go ahead and we get rid of those and we do oak like that, does that look better though? I don't know. Maybe let me go see what spruce wood looks like as well. I want this to look as best I can. I don't want to use acacia logs because I do not like the gray texture personally. Let's try out some of these spruce logs here too. These might be the play. These might be the play. I feel like the dark oak is too dark, but I feel like these are too light where they just blend too bad. You know what? I hate to do it. I use spruce in everything, but low key, I feel like spruce is the play. Spruce definitely looks the best as far as that goes. So I think that'll be the block palette. We're going to use the spruce for the main like support beams, support pillars, whatever you call them. And then we're going to use the acacia for the inner parts. So I think we got to get started figuring out where this is going to be. So we're going to go out into free cam here. And yeah, I think the house is probably just going to be like, we're going to put it into this cliff, obviously. So there's going to be some terraform work that needs to be done. So, I mean, yeah, I think what we'll do, let's just decide. So like, let's say back of the house, we'll do probably right here because I don't want to go so far back because there's going to be a little side part as well. Then the way I want to do this, it's going to be like 1, 2, 3. And then there's going to be another beam that's going to go up here. And it's going to be another 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to do the spruce log there, except I need that to face upright, right? So it's going to be like that. But then I also want these to set on top of like a nice tough outline, if that makes any sense. So with the stone cutter here, let's go put that down and let's just craft up. Oh, do I want to do stone brick or do I want to do polished? I think we'll do tough brick, right? Because then what we can do, this is going to be a little awkward with this cliff here. We're going to have to kind of work on this a little bit. We can bring this down and we're going to make it be 2 blocks raised. So we actually, this is perfect. Where it's sitting now actually works out perfectly. And what we're going to do is we're going to dig out all the dirt below this and work out fantastic. realistically, and we're going to do a nice little frame or a nice little thing for this to stand on. And it's probably going to use some tough stairs if I'm being completely honest. So that's going to be kind of the layout. We got to dig out all of this dirt here to kind of give me the room to work with for this. Also, I don't want it to be directly against the house as well. So a little bit of this will get removed right away too. But yeah, real quick, we're just going to dig out all this dirt, kind of get the area built underneath so I can put a foundation. I want the house to be setting on a tough foundation. Luckily for me, we're already basically done mining out this dirt, and then I'm going to go make some stairs right away, I think, because I think that'll be a good idea. We're also going to have to keep some of these regular, but we need some more inventory space. So let's go unload a little bit of stuff first. I got way too much dirt from all that digging. Also, my shovel's going to break at some point, I feel like, in this 100 days as well, which is not fun. Let's get rid of all of that, and then hopefully, yeah, actually, we're going to get rid of, let's see, we don't really need the dark oak or the oak logs either. We can just work with the spruce wood and the acacia wood because that's all we're building out of anyways. So I feel like that's what makes the most amount of sense. And then we're going to do, let's see, let's make up a full stack of tough brick, right? Let me grab these two, and a stack of these we're going to make into stairs, because then the idea is, okay, so the corners are obviously going to be on like that, but the corners, I actually want to stick these blocks out by another one, just like that. And then this one's going to go there. We're going to break that one. The only thing is this up too high? Yeah, we're going to need this to go down one more. See, here's the problem. This like hill, I shouldn't have built it so far back. I should have built it on the flat ground. It would have been so much easier. You can bring these up to be too tall, right? So it's going to be like that. And then I think just to make this work, I guess what we're going to do is we're going to do the upside down stairs facing outwards. It'll make more sense once I'm like on a different part of it. This is just to give you an idea for what this is actually going to look like. Something along the lines of that. And then what it's going to be is we're going to do the same thing. We'll start on the other side first, because this side's going to be a flat wall. So it's going to be the stairs that are facing outwards. How far is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll probably do the same size. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then wherever the middle one is going to be full blocks. So it's 1, 2, 3. This one right here, we'll do full tough blocks like that. And this one here, full tough blocks again. The only thing I'm trying to think, I think we're going to do another 1, 2, 3 and full tough. And then is that going to be long enough? Potentially. But what we want to do now is we're going to put these upside down like that. That way it's like there's like a foundation for the house to sit on. I think these look really, really nice in my opinion. So something like that. And I'm just trying to decide, is this long enough or do we want to go more? I think we want to go one more set of these. So if we go 1, 2, 3, and then a full block up, and then this one here, just like so. Is this going to be too long of a house? I don't think so. I think that's fine because that gives us 2 and 2. Yeah, I think we'll be good right there. And then as far as the front goes, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. And we're going to connect these in just like that. I'm going to start with all the foundation first. And we can kind of go from there. Something like that. And then we'll just go every 3. So 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And there we go. I think that's good. Let's get rid of some of this. That way we don't have to worry about it. And then we got to do some sort of lean building as well. I think the way that I'm going to make this lean work is it's going to be over like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we can do like that. And then there's going to be a staircase that's going to kind of go up here to get you up to the level of the house. But yeah, we're going to bring it in one more so it's not sticking out so much, right? So instead of there, it's just going to go right here because it's only got to be this far out to actually get up to the level we need it to be, which is right there. And then we'll do full blocks like that. And we can do the framework with this as well, just kind of like so. And then this wall here, okay, this is going to be a little annoying. We got to figure this out though. Let's go 1, 2, 3, boom, 1, 2, 3. So then right here will be a nice little full block. We can keep going with the tough. Hopefully I have enough tough because this is a very big house that I am actually building. So I just hope this ends up working out like that. And then the upside down ones, we are going to need some more though. Let's just craft up some more tough brick stairs. I don't know if this house is too big. We're going to find that out in a moment. I guess all this also could probably just be cut off. And then these can just be regular blocks as well. And then we can connect all these together to fully finish getting this outline at least done. I think that's going to be the outline of what the house is going to be. I don't know. Is this too big? I don't think so. I feel like it is a little bit on the longer side. We could honestly make it go out a little bit more over here. But I think we'll be okay once I actually get the house built, right? Next up, what I want to do is I want to get some torches under here, make sure no monsters are spawning once I get the floor put in. Then we're going to be using these tough bricks. We honestly probably just turn them into slabs right away because we get more bang for our buck. And we can fill this whole thing in. This underneath part isn't going to be used unless I decide to do a basement of some sort. It's just the foundation for the rest of the build to kind of stand on is the idea here. We'll just sort of bring this all the way back. Am I not going to have enough tough brick? We might not actually, which is actually a little bit scary. I mean, I guess we do have, let's see, we got 51 extra. Let's turn those straight into tough brick. And then we'll do half of those in a slab. I'd rather have extra and then craft more later if I need them than, you know, overcrafting and then I just waste a a bunch of tough brick slabs and they don't do anything, you know? Which it actually does look like we might have to craft some more, which is a little unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. We'll just do the rest of these, as these definitely went overkill a little bit there, but I want to at least get the job done. The rest of this thing can be filled in with the tough brick. We're not even going to texturize this because I don't think it really actually needs it. So then what we got is these, and I think what I'm going to do, we're going to bring these up. So these are 1, 2, let's go 3, 4, and 5 blocks for sure. And same thing here, 2, or no, that's 3, 4, and 5. The only thing I'm debating is this tall enough, or do I need to go one taller? Let's go ahead and let's run these all the way across like that. Kind of feel like I should be going 1 block taller almost. I feel like that's a little awkward. So let's go ahead and let's remove all these spruce logs that we just did. Feel like we're going to be needing some more wood in the future, but that's okay. And we're going to build up here using our dirt. Let's go ahead and let's break that dirt, and we're going to go up 1 block higher, and then we can do these nice little cross beams like that. And then the middle dividers are all going to be 3 blocks tall, just like so. And then I don't know exactly what I'm going to do about these. I almost think, okay, so if we do, let's see, it's this one right here. Go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And if we do the cross beams, let's kind of lay out the area for the entire main part of the base. And then it's going to be 2, 3, and then this one is going to be right there, right? Yes, it is. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. And then let's see, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, boom, 1, 2, 3, boom. Okay, yeah, so that's perfect. That is exactly what we're looking for. Bring this one up 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Connect these together. The only thing is I do want to kind of, oh, I did that wrong, but I do want to kind of connect everything 100%. Let's do the framework first. So all these, and then up here is going to be kind of the same idea, right? So it's going to be in 1, 2, that's going to be our 3. This one's going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We can make these guys go all the way across the front here. I do need to go get some more wood though, because I'm kind of taking a lot of fall damage here. If we bring this one up as well, just like that. And then yeah, that's going to be kind of what the front of this is going to look like, which I actually do not hate at all. I think that looks decent. I think this back part is going to be 2 floors tall as well. I just got to figure out how I actually want to do that. We also got to figure out this little lean part as well. Let's just do all the framework first, like I've been saying. And then what we're going to do, there's going to be, I'm trying to think here. So if it's going to be 1, 2, we're going to do the one pillar that's going to go up right here. We can do this front part, right? We can do all of these pillars that are going to go all the way across like so. And then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, boom, 1, 2, 3. See, that's the problem right there. Okay. So I think it's going to go in one more, right? So if it's here, and if we break these ones, I think that's going to be more accurate to what we need to be doing. And then obviously just making sure that one's actually going upright, because then these should all be like that. Except, yeah, this one's got to get moved over by 1 block as well. So break this one, break that one. I just swap those around. Then we can bring this one up as well. And then I think that should be about correct. And then what we're going to do is going to be another one that's going to be in this corner. We're just going to go up 1, 2, 3. Oh, but this I don't want to make go as tall, right? I think since this is going to be a lean, we're only going to go 5 blocks tall, right? Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, bro, I did this wrong. Okay, bear with me here. We got to break all of this, and we're going to go up 1 block taller because I messed this up already, which is kind of funny. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, so we bring this across here now, and then I need to go all the way up top, connect that, and there we go. Now that should be correct. And then I can bring this little lean part up a little bit shorter. So instead of going up the 6 that we have been, we're going to go up the 1, 2, wait, what is this? This is 3. So there's number 4, there's number 5, and then we could do these across like that. And we're just going to make the cross beams go all the way to the way back here. Okay, let me eat. I should really go grab myself some more food as well. But yeah, what do you do? What do you do? And then these are going to kind of connect in. I'm also tempted to just bring this one lower, but I think when these are all connected in, I think we'll be okay. So let's do the cross beam here. Make sure everything's connected. That is the bottom floor, I think, basically entirely laid out. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There'll be another pillar that's going to go up right here. And then we'll figure this out later on. But there we go. I think that should be like 90% of this at least outlined. We could probably figure out the second floor now. Before that though, I do want to go grab myself wood. I think there's only going to be 2 floors on this back part back here. So we are going to have to figure that out in just a moment though. I think the way, oh, actually, we're going to need more spruce wood. Are any of my giant spruce trees grown? Also, what did I come up here for? Oh, I came up here for food. And we got 17 mutton. Let's just take that. Then we want them out of pork chops so we can start eating those. And our spruce wood does look like it is done. Looks like we got about 4 trees here. So we're going to chop all these down. Luckily with my efficiency 1, it'll be very quick, especially with the auto tree chopper. It will be no problem at all. Just go ahead and collect all that wood and we can plant a giant spruce tree back in. We're just going to do all of these right away. There's 4 trees. That's already 2 out of 4. Just got 2 more to go and then we're good. It's going to be a ton of spruce wood. Also, I'm breaking my axe so quickly. That's the one part that's bad about the auto tree chopper. You break like even diamond tools at such an insane pace. Let's see, 22. We only got 1 more and there should be more than enough wood. The only thing I'm actually concerned about is, am I going to run out of acacia acacia wood at some points, which is crazy to say because we're living in the acacia biome, but we can always go harvest some of those up on the hill as well. There we go. We got all those trees harvested. We should be good. And I think for the sake of simplicity, let's build up with this dirt here. I think we're going to bring these out. So one more. So right there, one more, and right there, one more. And then what we could do is we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we can run the cross beam here. We're only going to do 2 floors tall for like part of this thing. So like here, and then I'm going to have to figure this out. Okay, so it's going to be the 1, 2, 3. And then if we do a pillar, see, that's going to be so weird though. What if we do 5? What if we do 2 5s? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this might be a very awkward amount, but actually we want this to be in 1 block more. So if we do, okay, I'm trying to think. It's right here. We build this up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think like that, right? And then we can go another 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This might look really dumb, but I think I want to give this a go. If we build that up like that, what is this going to look like from the front of the house? Okay, maybe that's too much. Because then we're going to have this one. Do we just give it a go? See what happens? I don't think so. I do think I want to just keep it to this size because this is going to be way too big. It's going to feel weird. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's undo all of that. We're just going to break off all the spruce wood here. Oh, dude, I love having efficiency on the diamond axe. That is so nice. Should be able to break this. No problem though. And then we're going to have to figure something else out. Maybe I don't want to stick it one out the back, or maybe I do. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Let me eat because we are very low on HP actually. And then we'll go, it'll be 1, 2, 3 temporary placeholder. We bring these ones up there, and then it'll be another 1, 2, 3. And it's just going to be 1 block further back, which I think will actually be okay. But I did not mean to do it in here. I wanted to do it out here. So let's break the dirt block. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and connect that. And hopefully this doesn't look horrible. Fingers crossed is kind of the hope. Okay, and then we're just going to run these spruce all the way across here. Chance this looks really stupid, but what do you do? Okay, so then we're going to go, it's 1, 2, 3, and then this one in here is going to be the one that's going to go up, and we can connect all these over again. And then, okay, it's 1, 2, 3. So then 1, 2, and 3, and then it'll be this one right here. I'm using so much spruce wood for this. It's actually insane. Hopefully this ends up looking good though. I kind of feel like I went maybe a little too big with the house, but we're just kind of playing around with some stuff and seeing what we can do. Bring this one across as well. And then the only thing would be, we got to go in. Wait, so it's going to be 3, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3. And then right here, we're going to bring another one that's going to go all the way up to the top, just like that. There we go. I think we got the shell of this thing completely built. So then once the house is done, this is going to be kind of what we're looking at. It's a little bit strange. Hopefully I'm able to make it look good though. I'm almost wondering, do I just bring this whole front part up the 2 blocks? Yeah, maybe we do. It's hard. It's hard. Like, I don't know what's going to look good, and it's either a lot of breaking or replacing if I do that. Let's go sleep and we can decide in the morning, I guess. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think the way that I'm going to do it is I'm actually... that does look really odd. I'm going to do the bottom walls and then sort of decide on the roof after that, because this is going to be very odd. I'm not going to lie. I think we'll stick to it though. Maybe I shouldn't have went out the 1 block in the back. I kind of feel like that might be the problem right here, but like, I guess we're going to wait and we're going to find out. Or do I just fully commit and go another block forward? Interesting idea. Okay, maybe that might be what we do, or go an extra block forward on top of that. But yeah, first things first, we're gonna craft up some glass panes here. We'll do 4 of them. That's a full stack. And then let me try to figure out a way to make this actually work. Like if we go out, I think we do. I have an idea. I just need back up here first, and we need the spruce wood. And then see, like if we go out 1 extra here and we build it up here instead of where it currently is, we gotta break this one, right, and connect that there. All these cross beams are gonna have to get broken as well. It's going to be very awkward. Bear with me here. Just because then we could do some double windows on the top floor and it'll make it look different, which I actually think is going to be a good thing. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and connect that into there. And then like obviously this middle block, no point in that being there either. No point in this acacia wood being here either. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be changed, but we'll figure it out. Okay. And then if we do, I'm just trying to think here, what's going to be the middle block for these is my only problem. Okay. So we're going to bring these across here instead. We do not need any of these spruce wood or spruce log. So all that's going to get cleared up. And then this pillar is going to get cleared up as well. And then let's figure this out. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what if we do the pillar right there? And then do we have another 1, 2, 3, and 4? Yes, we do. Okay. So I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to go the oh, wait a minute. Yeah. This will still be 4 if we just get rid of this pillar here. There's a lot of breaking and replacing stuff here, but bear with me, guys. And then this one will go up here. That's going to be kind of the outline we go for this. I don't know exactly what the front is going to look like. I think the front will actually be the same as normal. It's basically basically just these sides I have to redo because the distance of these is a little bit longer. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right here, we'll build a pillar up, which does line up with that one, which is perfect. Bring that all the way up to the top. And then we got the acacia. We're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and another spruce log pillar that is just going to connect up into that. There we go. I think that is kind of the basic idea. I think that's pretty good. So then I think it's going to be one right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we can do these ones as well. I think that should be good. So now we go off to a free cam. It's going to be a little bit more room. That actually feels a little bit better to me. And then we can kind of like make some bigger windows up here or something like that. I don't know exactly yet, but we'll figure it out. I think with that done though, that means we can go work on the bottom floor. I don't think we need to work up here. We can start bottom and just work our way up. So what we're going to do all the way around, we're going to make these nice gigantic windows that are going to go like that. They're going to be 3x1 windows. So just off the front here, we'll get started with these ones. Oh, I did not mean to place that one. Just like that. And if we're off in free cam, this is what this is going to look like so far. Once I add some more details, it'll look even better. You guys will see. The only thing I'm like, is the acacia wood good with the spruce wood? I don't know. I guess we're going to figure that out. But basically all these areas, they're all the exact same size. So we're just going to kind of outline here with a little bit of the acacia wood, right? Actually, wait, this one's going to go down here. And then we actually got to break this out. We're definitely going to be needing more acacia wood, I feel like. We'll figure it out as we go though. But yeah, just kind of outlining some nice areas for these windows. I could even maybe use some stairs as well for a little bit more texture work. We're just going to do the entire bottom floor here. I want to fill in any of these empty gaps as well entirely. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do it later and it's going to be awkward. And we also probably should just throw up some torches in here right away as well. Just all the way around, some nice little torches. This guy is going to be a full wall. And then this is going to be where the main door is. So if we just go ahead and we start going around here, we're going to need some stairs. So let's craft up some acacia stairs. We could throw those upside down in there. And then I honestly think I want to do a dark oak door just because I think it'll look really good. So let's go grab a dark oak door. I guess let's go grab some dark oak wood to kind of craft a door is the idea. We do have quite a bit. We'll just do 2 pieces because that gives me enough for 3 doors. I feel like this will look really good with the spruce logs that we're already using. We'll just throw these in like we do most doors, just like that. And yeah, I really do like that. I'm not sure how I feel about the acacia wood. The acacia wood is a little bit unique. Not something I'm used to building with. I usually never build with acacia wood, but I think it'll be good for me to just kind of get out of my comfort zone a little bit and actually try it out, right? So that one's going to go up there. Just trying to make sure all these are connected right before we get started with the glass panes as well. We'll fill in the empty space and then fill in so we have a spot for another window right there. We'll just keep doing this literally all the way around the entire outside. That way we get a bunch of these windows put in just like that. Another 3 there, 1 across like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1 there. And then I want to just check from the outside. That does look correct. It is a little bit more awkward when it's in the hill. Luckily, the front view is going to be like the common view, like seeing the house from up here is going to be what I mostly see it from. Definitely happy about that though, because you know, it kind of looks a little awkward there. And then these windows are going to be a little smaller. These are just going to be too tall because this building part is a lot shorter. We can still add in some windows, which is nice. And then let's get some more wood. Yeah, we might actually need to go farm up more wood even, which is insane. Throw in another window right there. And then I just want to come out here and check, make sure all this is matching up nice and well. Also, we do not need this dirt anymore, so get rid of all that. I think eventually we'll kind of like get this framework done a little bit better as well, and it'll all fit together really nicely. But I think as far as the bottom floor goes, I feel like we're good. I think let's go do the top wall, and then we could probably do the roofs, and then we can do little detail work to kind of make these walls look a little bit nicer as well. Let's use the dirt to just get up here first of all, and then from here we can just kind of come up and 1, 2, 3, 4, get a nice spot set up for a nice window. 1, 2, 3, and boom. 1, 2, 3, and yeah, we'll just keep doing the same thing. So all the way up, and then 1, 2. Oh, did I do that wrong? I have to have done that wrong, right? Because this top one's going to be acacia, so this one's got to be not. I don't know what we're going to do about windows up the front though, because there is going to be that extra roof up there I do got to keep in mind. Also, this one was going to be the 2x2 window, so we do got to keep that in mind here, which kind of outline it for a nice giant 2x3 window just like that. And that'll be sort of the same idea here. So just up and around with the acacia wood. I think you guys got the idea. And then we'll fill in with the glass panes. We are going to need to craft more glass panes, it looks like. Luckily for me, I do have a lot of extra wood, so we should be fine. And then I'll just throw the window in for now. And then when I add the roof, I can decide if I want to keep it or if I want to remove it, because I think it's going to look weird once I get the roof on top of this thing. Yeah, let's bring these up. Another window right there. But yeah, we're definitely going to need some more windows. So let's just go ahead and craft up some more of those right away. Grab my crafting table. We can get right back to work framing out the rest of these. We're actually basically already done. Oh, also, that is not normal. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's reconnect that spruce right there. Acacia log. Oh, yep. This was the one that was too wide. That's what I'm doing wrong. I got to remember remember that. So let's keep that in mind for this one right away. We're just going to keep the entire middle part open and throw in the glass panes. There we go. I think as far as the walls go, pretty sure this house is basically done wall-wise. I think it's time we get to work on the roof, which I think I want to do some dark oak as the outline block, and then we're going to fill in with the deep slate is kind of the idea. Good idea. I don't know. But yeah, let's go grab some dark oak. Oh, wait, that kind of looks a little odd as well. So maybe we just clear that and we do some spruce wood there. Let me go check if I did that on the other side as well. I did not. Okay, so we're going to have to remove that. Just break that one and replace it with the spruce. Same thing right over here. That should be good. And then yeah, I think we want to get to work on the roof. So we're going to start with the dark oak wood. Let's go grab some dark oak wood, craft it up into some stairs, and we can get to work on these roofs. Stairs and slabs, I guess. We're also going to need some slabs. We're definitely not going to need this acacia wood anymore though, or the spruce wood. So let's get rid of that just so I have the open inventory space to do what I need. Craft a full stack, and then we're going to do a ton of the stairs. We'll probably just do 2 stacks worth right away. And we're also going to do a bunch of slabs as well for the little lean part too. Maybe a little bit overkill because now that I'm thinking about it, we only need to do the outline because the inner parts are going to be the cobble deep slate. Yeah, we'll get started on that in just a moment. I just want to wait a second because it is kind of getting nighttime, so I don't want to do it during the nighttime. I'm also just now realizing on the backside here, this is definitely a little bit awkward, so we got to chop these out and make that look proper because of the shape that I made this part of the building. And then also, I kind of just want to go ahead and we'll do something like this just to kind of make this all feel actually normal. So along the stairs, just bringing the tough blocks up like so, and then we have room, you know, we can add some rails and stuff like that while you're climbing up the stairs. Honestly, maybe we go up one more just like that. That might look a little strange, but I think we're going to start out like that, and then we can also bring it sort of out this way to connect into a trail later on. And yeah, let's go get started on these roofs. I did forget to break the scaffolding, so let's do that. Let's grab out my dirt, and we're going to need my slabs as well. We'll probably just get started with the lowest roof here. I think what we're going to do is going to be a mix of a slab roof, but then also we're going to want to use some stairs as well. So what I mean by that, let's kind of go out here, connect that into there, and let's outline here with the dark oak. And we're going to go all the way sort of along this edge here. We're going to overhang one past where the build is, so like that. And then I believe what we'll do is we'll kind of just go up by one right there. Let's do the same thing over here, and I think we'll turn it into stairs just to kind of get that steeper incline that we're looking for. So a little bit different to the typical roof design I go for. Usually I either just do straight stairs or straight slabs. This is like slabs and then into stairs. So slab right there, and then if we do, let's say a stair like that, this might look stupid, but you know what, we'll figure it out, I guess. And we can just keep running these stairs kind of all the way up to the center, and then our one that's going to face outwards, and we'll connect this one in over here as well. So just the regular stairs to go all the way up the rest of the way, just like that. And then we'll do the one that's going to face outwards, and finally connect these all in with the slabs. And we're just gonna have to take a look at if we like how this looks or not. We'll just connect in just like that, and then we'll fill it in with the deep slate in a moment here, which actually I might want to do before we get started with the next step because I want to know if it looks good, but we do need more acacia wood first. Luckily for me, I just put it in the chest. I wish I wouldn't have put it all in the chest now because I need some, but you know, you live and you learn, right? Let's see, stack of acacia wood. I'll take the acacia logs with me too, just in case that ends up not being enough, and we just got to get back up there and get back to work, I suppose. I should also throw in like another torch here. Let's see, let's do a torch there, torch there. I also got to fix that. That's driving me insane. And some torches right there. And we'll just go right back up to the top here, and I'll just kind of fill in the rest of this connecting part with the acacia log all the way up like that. Oh, I did miss one on this side, so let me go ahead and make sure we get that. And then this is what that's gonna look. Ooh, that actually looks kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about that, right? That kind of looks really strange. Maybe we go down another, I feel like I gotta go down another block almost, or I don't know. This is really awkward. I feel like that is a very awkward looking roof design. Or do I just send it and we stick to it? Maybe I do. Or do we do a slab and then we do a stair off of that slab? Let me try that. Let's see if we do stairs instead of slabs on this end here. Let's go ahead and let's remove all these. Maybe this will look a little bit better. Look like a more direct drop, I guess. And we'll leave that one as a slab. So one like that. We'll just kind of hang these off like this, off this entire side. This is going to look really bad now that I'm thinking about it, but we'll just kind of check first. Yeah, that looks really, really stupid now that I'm seeing that. So we're not going to do that. Let's go ahead and let's break that. I don't know what we're going to do yet. I can't figure it out. Try to figure this out one step at a time, and it's not working out. So maybe what we do instead is we run the slabs like this, overhanging, and then, okay, this is going to be kind of a nightmare to figure out, but like that. And then we bring the stairs up from there, because right now it's just, I just don't like how it looks. Something needs to change, obviously. So let me go ahead and we'll break all this, and we can kind of figure it out as we go. And if we connect it from here, what if we do stairs? Oh, no, I did not mean to fall off the build. Okay, let's go back up there. We'll figure it out all the way back up to the top. And then what if we do like that? No, that looks really stupid too. Okay, well, what is that going to look like? Yeah, I don't like that either. Maybe I should just stick with the slab roof design because I can't come up with what I want. I wanted to do like alternating between like slabs and stairs. I just don't think it's going to work. So let's go ahead and let's break all this. We'll try just like a regular slab roof because I do like how those look as well. We'll go ahead and re-break that. And we can sort of kind of bring these all the way along one higher. The only thing is, why did I craft all those stairs then? Like, it's fine. And then we're just going to go up half a slab all the way to the middle. Although this might be too out of a build to make that actually look good. We'll see. So we're going to do that all the way till we get to the center, which I believe is right there. And then over here, we're going to do the same thing. Dirt. On top of the dirt, we can do this slab and then clean that up. We'll go all the way down along this edge here. And we're going to overhang it by one again. I've been using this like slab roof a lot more recently. I've actually been liking it a lot more than the stair roof I used to do. And we just sort of connect that into there. And then if we go into free cam, yeah, I think I like that more. I think that looks just, it feels more natural to me, if that makes sense. So what we're going to do, okay, this can obviously get removed. That does not need to be there. And we can just run these dark oak slabs all the way into the other build here. We got to break these old ones that were here earlier. And then there we go. That's all connected. I think we might as well go ahead. Let's do half of these. We're going to do is deep slate brick slab. You guys know the drill. Half them deep slate tile slab. And we might as well throw in the rest of the roof here. First things first, just a couple torches. Make sure we don't have monster spawns. And then we just alternate between the two, the tile slab and the brick slab as well. And just keep running these all the way back like that. That's how we connect. I think these windows could stay up here as well then. I feel like they're really not necessary at this point. And then I think this roof will be looking pretty good. I just got to keep it random, keep the textures changing. And we can do that all the way till we connect it into the top here. I want to do a lot more of these tile slabs for this side. Once again, still making sure we're mixing between the two. I should just get these out of my hotbar so I don't accidentally use them. The only thing is like maybe the bottom of the window should get taken out because that's going to look a little strange because it's going to turn into one of those weird three-way windows, which is just odd. Maybe we break that and do acacia. We break that, do acacia, and then yeah, I don't mind that at all. I think that looks pretty solid, although that hole is going to drive me insane. I do got to fix that. So that is basically the outside. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. I think that would be this one right here. Let's throw that back in and throw a slab on top, and then we should be good. And before we do the top one, I think what we'll do is we'll do this one. I want this one to kind of lean up against this one right here, if that makes any sense. So I don't know exactly. Do I overhang? I think I do overhang this one as well. If we just do the dirt and the slab, and we might as well do all the way along the one edge first. So we got the dark oak slabs. Let's run them all the way along here first of all. Make sure I don't fall off. I got to stay crouching. Overhang by one. And then up here, I think we'll just bring these all the way up as half slabs like this until we can connect up to the upper roof. Just like so. I think that'll be good. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do the same thing on this side. The only thing is that connection is going to be a little awkward, but we can figure that out in just a moment. First, let's kind of connect these all the way together. And then we're going to have to fill in this little gap here with some acacia wood because I do not like the acacia or that little gap that's there. And then, yeah, that's going to be looking really nice, kind of a little bit taller than this one, which I think is good. And then I'm just trying to decide, do we go ahead and throw, I think we do. We could just throw these ones all the way along the way top here. I did not mean to place that one like that. We could just run these all the way along this window. These windows might get broken out. I'm not 100% sure yet. There we go. Well, we got to do once again, fill it in using these deep slate ones. Hopefully I can do it before it gets dark out. It is getting dark very, very quickly. We just kind of get the lean going as we did before. Maybe also throw a torch down here so we don't have to worry about monster spawns. But yeah, let's just go ahead, finish placing this in the rest of the way. There we go. That one is done as well. Now, if we're off in free cam, yeah, the house is coming along really, really nicely. I think we might do a stair roof for the last one just to keep them all a little bit different. Before that, though, it is obviously nighttime. Let's go sleep so we don't have to deal with any creepers or mobs or anything like that. And for this upper layer, I think just to make it a little bit different, first of all, let's get our torches in so we don't have to worry about the monster spawning again in the attic. And I think we are going to stick to that first design that I went with. So let's do a slab right there. We'll run these slabs all the way along, and then we'll go from the slabs up into stairs. I think it'll be a good idea. It's like that. Then we want to do that on this side right away as well. So place the stuff for the slab, do the slab like that, run the slabs along here, and then we're going to need some more slabs here, so bear with me. Yeah, my inventory is an absolute mess. I need to clean it up, but we'll worry about that in just a moment. For now, I just want to get this all kind of in and finished. And then I think the first layer is also going to be a slab, so let's kind of outline for that. Another slab right there, slab right there. Like, it looked odd, but I think I want it to do it this way. That way the roof is a little bit different than the other one. And then we'll just kind of do the stairs all the way up to the center. And then I kind of want to do a full block on top, actually, just to kind of give it that peak look that I want. So we go ahead and we connect these all the way along. And then same thing on this side. We're just going to do these stairs all the way up to the main center point. And then the one that's going to go outwards. And once again, same thing over here. But then I really kind of want to try doing some full blocks on top of this. So if we go, let's see, what if we just take these? We run these like all the way out along like this. Just some full block blocks to go all the way across. I think it'll look pretty decent, right? Just like that. We got kind of an outline to the roof, and it's different than the bottom part here, which I think is going to be really good. And now we might as well just go ahead and place in the acacia planks to kind of fill in these areas. We might add some windows up here as well at some point, but for now, let's just go ahead and let's do this. And then is there a hole there? There is. We did miss those. Let's fill those in as well. And then on this side as well, we'll just kind of place the acacia planks. Eventually, maybe we come back, like I said, and then we could add in, you know, some windows, some logs, stuff like that. But for now, that is about gonna be what we're gonna have. Okay, that needs to be fixed. That's driving me insane. But yeah, I think we can get to work on the roof. So we have these deep slate tile slabs. We're gonna start out with the slabs, and then obviously, like I said, it does turn into the stairs. Let's hope we have enough slabs. I think we're gonna be like just shy of having enough slabs though. We did that side over there. We got to do this side now as well. And yeah, I'm pretty positive I'm literally gonna be like one block short. Yeah, 100%. Okay, that is fine because we can just make one more deep slate brick slab, and we can throw that guy down right there. I don't know why I broke that because we also need some stairs. So let's do half of a stack of these as brick stairs. We'll do half a slab as tile stairs. Go ahead and break that. And then once again, we can just start placing these in, swapping between the two to differentiate the textures a little bit. And we'll just kind of do this entire side right away. The only thing, okay, we do have some light down there. I was gonna say, I kind of want to make sure we have light so I don't have to worry about monsters in the attic, obviously. We'll just bring these all the way along. I also need these closer together so I can actually manage to use them, right? If we just run these all the way along here. Oh, my music just stopped playing mid-commentary there. I absolutely need music for when I'm commentating, otherwise I go insane. There we go. That is one half of the roof done, or one half of the top roof done. And that's going to be what it looks like. We're going to do the same thing over here. The only thing is we are going to be one shy, so let's just go ahead and let's craft up one more of those. That should be the perfect amount then. But there we go. We got the entire roofs filled in. I don't know how I feel about the orange wood, I'm not gonna lie, but this is kind of the basic look of the house right now. I think the only thing now is we could do a little bit of fill-in detail work. But first, I kind of want to go ahead and throw on some of these stairs like so. I'm gonna hang one off the edge over here as well. And then I have an idea. So we want to take one of these, get some more wood, and then we're also gonna want some more sticks as well. We can use that to go ahead and just craft up some fences. I don't need that many. I don't know why I crafted that many. I'm not gonna lie. And what I want to do is we want to go every other. So it's that one. And then hopefully, I don't know if this is going to be the right length of a build to be able to do this on every other, but we're going to find out. We run these every other all the way down. It does look like it is, which is awesome because then we got these little peaks on top. I don't know. I just think those look really good with this style of roof. I feel like this is all fully completed in. I think all we got to do is do a little bit more design work to the walls, and I think we'll be good. I think we'll be all set to go. Another thing I want to do though as well is I kind of want to throw some trapdoors on here, but we'll see. I think first things first, let's go ahead. We're actually going to need some trapdoors here. We are going to be using the dark oak wood for the trapdoors as well, so we can craft up, I don't know, let's do 40 of those right away. Grab my crafting table, and we can just start filling in some of these areas. So like this, we're just going to do that with some trapdoors to kind of give it that nice arch look that we're going for. And yeah, that already just makes that look a lot better in my opinion. And then we're going to do the same things in these areas, just getting this nice arch look that we're going for in all of the open wall areas, just like that. I feel like that just kind of helps bring everything together. The only thing is I'm trying to think if we should do that on this upper part. I don't know. Let's go ahead. Let's go all the way around here first of all. We can do the stairs first, and then we'll come back and we'll do the trapdoors, I guess, after that is kind of the idea. Ooh, it is storming out. We're in a little dust storm right now. Literally just all the way around though. We're just going to go and, oh, I need up here. Bear with me. And we're going to throw on these dark oak stairs upside down like that. Also, I'm just now realizing this dirt here. Let me go ahead and build up and break all of this. And then if we go ahead and we do dark oak stair there, trapdoor, and then I think like all we could really do is like a lantern in the middle there. But I feel like this is all pretty good. The only thing is now we did the stairs everywhere. We need to go around and we need to add the trapdoors. Did I do the trapdoors here? We did. Those are all good. If we come back to the backside, we're going to do the 2 on the top and then 2 on the sides here. It's going to take a lot of trapdoors because that's 4 in each open panel area. The same thing here. We're going to do the same 4. I'm also going to have to figure out a way to do this. I think we'll probably just make it go up like that. And then we're going to have to do like some sort of cross beam here as well to kind of fill this in a little bit better too. Let's do these trapdoors all the way around first, and we can worry about that afterwards, I suppose. Don't want to do multiple things at once because then it's just overwhelming, and I don't know like what do I work on next, what do I do next, because it just gets to be too confusing, you know. This is also driving me insane. So what we're gonna do, I need my dirt in order to be able to scaffold up here. We're just gonna build all the way up to the top, and then this log right here is gonna be broke, and we're gonna replace it with that just because it looked so awkward before, and I don't like that. And then, yeah, this house is basically almost completely done, right? We got all these. I think we got to go around the top layer there and do these nice little archways as well. But for that, we're going to need, first of all, we're going to need some more stairs. And then we're also probably just going to need some more trapdoors as well. So let's grab some of those. And then we should be good, I believe. 30 should be enough. We can get back up top. The sun is setting, so I kind of want to hurry up here as well. I don't want to be out here and then a creeper spawns and blows up part of my house. I don't think that would be very fun. But basically the same thing, just all the way around the top here. We're going to do the dark oak stairs, but then the trap doors just like that. Get these nice little archways. This one's a little awkward with these slabs. Actually, we're going to go sleep because it is 100% nighttime now. We can finish this all out tomorrow or whatever. I almost feel like while I'm down here, I should also finish this. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to close one of those to kind of make that stick out a little bit. And same thing right here. And if we build up here with the dirt, I think what I want to do is we're going to do a spruce like that and then a dark oak stair like that. And we can do some slabs and something like that just to kind of get that archway we're going for. And then if we come up to the top side, once again, just the stairs with the trap doors on each corner. Let me get a look at what this looks like. I think that's going to just make it look a lot better and make it actually look framed out a little bit more. Yeah, I like that a lot more. It kind of gives like its own separation from the top and bottom. So yeah, backside good. Like I said, we're just going to go all the way around and keep on adding these things in. I'll just see you guys once I get all of these little archways added into each of the points. Don't want to make you guys keep watching me do the exact same thing over and over again. Aside from that, I feel like the only other thing to do is going to be adding in some nice little trim things. So what we want to do is kind of just some slabs like that. And then maybe here actually we might do something like that. Yeah, I feel like that's good just to kind of give a little bit more trim around the house as well. And we'll do that into each of these places above the framework. So it's going to be a stair facing outwards and then 2 stairs facing inwards and connect everything together with some slabs like that. We could also do some flower pots on top of those as well if I so decide that I want to do that. But literally just all the way around here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw these onto the outside of the house because I think that they'll end up looking relatively nice. I also kind of want to clean up a little bit of this dirt just to kind of make it so it's not against the house. Kind of am regretting putting this house against the mountain like I did. I feel like I should have been further forward, you know? But like, what do you do about it now at this point? We kind of just work with it and do what we can because I don't want to rebuild this entire thing because this thing is kind of massive. Honestly, one of the biggest houses I've built in Minecraft in a while. I'm not going to lie. And there we go. I think we got the outside of the house completely done unless we decide to add some lanterns, which could definitely look very good. And I am considering it, but I think at least the shell of the house, I feel like we're good. This is kind of the finished look of what the house is like. I actually really like it, especially from far away. Very big, lots of different levels and lots of different detail in it. I'm definitely a fan of that. And we got the nice stairway as well. The only thing I'm trying to think of now is, do we want to do the interior, which actually looks like an absolute nightmare to do? I think we'll get started with a little bit of interior work here. Let's just grab up a little bit of acacia planks and we'll like bring our storage in here, stuff like that. But then we'll probably call the interior good. I think literally all we're going to do, we already have light up there. So I think literally all we need to do is kind of just add in a nice little roof. But actually, I think, no, we are going to leave it on this layer, but just using some dark oak slabs all the way along here. We're going to separate the bottom floor from the upper floor. And then we can bring some storage in here, all the other stuff in here, and we should be good. As far as this upper layer goes, I think we'll just throw some torches up here, but I don't actually think I'm going to end up using it. I guess maybe we should. Did we bring the beds up here? Maybe. I feel like it's a good idea. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's break some of this here. And then is it going to be this level? Okay, you know what? There's going to be a staircase in the corner that's going to go up here. So we're going to use these spruce stairs to kind of bring these up a little bit. We need to get rid of all this dirt. And then using these dark oak planks, we can kind of just run these here to kind of fill in the rest of the room. Throw the torches in, throw torches in. Then we should be all set to go. We just got to get these stairs in as well. Also, that's going to drive me insane. So we're going to break that and replace that with the spruce right away as well. I just got to figure out where are we actually going to put the stairs and what do we want to build the stairs out of? I think we'll just go with the dark oak wood. If we do this one here, you guys know how I do these stairs. It's a nice little spiral staircase. Very simple. Nothing too crazy about the design. It's literally so easy to do. We'll just kind of pop this guy right through the roof over to here. I guess it's going to come through all the way right there. And then I believe we can still run up and down. We can. Let's throw another torch right there. And we'll throw a torch there. I feel like that's pretty good. As far as this upper layer goes, I don't really know how to fill this in. So we are just going to use some acacia wood, I guess. We'll just kind of fill in the attic. There's already torches up there, so we're good as far as that goes. Don't need to worry about any monsters. I made this house way too big, I'm realizing. It's just taking so much time to get one build done. There we go. We got that all done. This wall is also kind of extremely awkward. I think what we'll do, we'll just kind of chop out these ones and then same thing here. Because of this little lean, it's just so weird. I do still want to keep the windows here a little bit, but they're going to be only 1 block tall. So it's kind of like they're in an attic, if that makes any sense. And as far as that goes, I think this is all set to go. We're just going to throw a nice little trap door on top of that. There we go. We now have the attic set up. What do we want to do about this? Okay, actually, wait, I know. We'll just kind of break that up like that. There we go. I think that's all set to go. And then this one over here as well, we are also going to be building up, but I think we'll build this one up. This one is going to be a little shorter. We're going to use the dark oak planks for this yet again. There we go. I think the entire interior of the house is ready. We can bring the storage in, which I think the storage is going to go right here. Let's see. Let's do a crafting table right. Oh, no, crafting table right there. And actually, I want to just grab another crafting table right away so we can throw that there. And I think it's going to be the easiest to get spruce wood. So we're going to use an entire stack of spruce wood here. We can throw them in all four corners, and we're just going to craft up 32 double chests. And then I believe where we're going to put these chests, they're going to go in this front corner here. So if we just stack these about 4 tall, we can do them like that, and we'll just bring them all the way down here. So we have a nice big storage area inside of the base. And we also want to put a torch up there so we don't have to worry about like darkness or anything like that. And we'll literally go all the way along here. I guess not the way edge over here. I guess we could use furnaces there. And what we want to do, so this will be our wood chest. This is going to be like our stone type chest. Dirt chest right here. Oh, I also realized we got some more wood there. And then I guess we can do like decoration blocks up here, right? Torches, yes. And yeah, we're going to bring everything inside of the house. The only thing is we also want to be bringing in the furnaces as well. Maybe the enchanting table too. Just everything so it's all inside of the house, right? We could actually probably grab the bed, the enchanting table, and the furnaces first of all. But then alongside of all that, we could just start unloading all this stuff. We'll start with the wood chest here, take everything, and grab the chest right away as well. We'll literally just move all of this stuff inside of the house. I'll just see you guys once I get it all done because it's kind of a very long, tedious, and boring process. I guess the one thing I'll show you guys is I do want to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, maybe we want to throw a torch back there as well. The only thing is, let me actually just craft up 4 torches really quickly because I don't have any. We'll just do a torch back there so we don't have to worry about a monster spawn. Boom. Awesome. And then we can just put the rest of the stuff away into storage, and I'll just see you guys once I get it all moved down here to this base. And there we go. That is all the chests cleaned up. I also do see that the farms are kind of doing really well as well. They've been done for a while, so I'm going to go ahead and harvest these, get some more seeds and stuff like that. And then we got a lot of wheat seeds, and wheat is really easy to expand. So we're just going to go ahead and grab the potatoes, grab the carrots. I think it's more important that we expand these, obviously, right? So actually, we're just going to break all of the wheat for now. We should probably get started with the farm down there pretty soon here, actually. But we're going to go ahead and fill in the carrots, get some more of those, and then the potatoes as well. Just plant all those in. That'll give me a little bit of extra seeds to work with when I start that farm. I want to do the farm like I did in that island video just because I really love how it looks aesthetic-wise. I think it's absolutely amazing. But yeah, first things first, let's finish unloading my inventory. We're basically already there. We just got a couple more things we got to drop into the chest, and then we should be all set to go. I believe everything is moved inside of the new house. I think next up we get plans and we get to work building up like a sort of farm. We're gonna need some blocks for some path blocks first, which actually I might have. Let's check it out. Do we have like cobblestone and andesite? We might. So 7 pieces of andesite and a cobblestone. That is obviously not going to do it. We need some more cobblestone and some more andesite. So I guess we're gonna go mining. I also want some torches. So let me grab torches before we go mining. Let's see, 7 torches. I guess that'll do for now. I really need to get more coal, or I need to make up some charcoal here because this is not very good. Well, yeah, we'll just come right on up here. And I guess we could just go into this cave right here. We can start mining some cobblestone, probably literally right here. Look at that. We got andesite here as well. We want to mix some andesite and cobblestone, so this is absolutely perfect. And the reason I wanted all this cobblestone and andesite was because I want this to be like the main blocks that I use for all of my path blocks. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start digging out the areas where we're going to be doing the path. So first things first, I want like an open area here. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it yet. I think it'll be a farm of some sort. And then we're going to kind of go around this way in front of the house. So we're just going to dig out. What I mean by that, it's going to go over like this. And then honestly, is that probably good enough? Maybe. So we could probably bring it. I guess we'll go 1 deeper, and then the pathway is going to go this way. I want a spot for a barn for sure, because I do want to get some of those animals captured, obviously. That's kind of important to me. But first things first, we got this one that's going to go this way. And then we're obviously, like I've done before, most of the blocks are going to be placed in with the cobblestone. I want to do like a sort of, I don't know, maybe a flower garden could look it up there. Maybe like a rose bush garden even. I think that could be a decent idea. But like I said, 90% cobblestone throughout all of this. And then we'll go through and we'll add in just a little bits and pieces of the andesite as well. And actually, I have one more idea. This might be very unique, but we're going to give it a try. I don't have, okay, we have 16 pieces of acacia logs, so we can give it a little bit of a go. The idea is you do these sideways. It's got like this weird gray tone that I actually think can look decent in a cobblestone mix. We're just going to throw a couple of these throughout, and then the rest of it is going to be the andesite. I think that they look good enough to kind of fill in some places. There we go. There's a little bit of farm set up, but I do think we are going to need some more of those acacia logs. So let's let's go ahead and let's go farm some. We also want the inventory space opened up. That way we can grab some saplings once we get them, so we can just replant these right away as well. My diamond axe is going to break soon, but we'll be able to craft another one, so it shouldn't be a problem. I think we still have like 12-ish diamonds left, which is awesome. Yeah, like I was saying though, just go ahead and replant all of these as soon as we harvest them as well. I don't need to harvest that many, right? Because acacia wood, I mean, I guess we'll use it for the next build as well. Maybe it would be a good idea to just grab it all while we're kind of going throughout the area. There we go. We got ourselves a little bit that we can use in the paths now. And then for this garden, I want to stick to the acacia biome feel. So we are going to be using acacia leaves, even though they're literally horribly ugly looking. Let's just go ahead and let's grab up some of these acacia leaves right away. Be good for decorating. Just ignore the fact that this tree is still going to be here. Might as well just chop that down right away as well. And we got 30, 40, yeah, about 40 acacia leaves. Not a bad place to start. And the idea is I kind of just want to get a very basic sort of outline here all the way around this garden. That way we have a nice good area where we can set up for some rose bushes, right? And then we're also going to bring it kind of in here just so it kind of matches up with everything. Just kind of fill this in the rest of the way. There we go. But then yeah, this is going to be the area where we're going to be building with the or using the poppies for a nice little garden. So let's go ahead and let's remove just a couple pieces of blocks. Nothing crazy. We can do just a couple pieces of cobblestone and a piece of andesite right there. It's getting nighttime, so we kind of got to be quick here. Then we also cooked up some stone we can craft into some buttons. We're also going to want some grass that I didn't even think about getting, but let me grab some of these rose bushes. You know what? It is nighttime, so actually we're going to sleep and then we can finish that tomorrow. Now that it's daytime, I do just want to go ahead and add a couple pieces of the coarse dirt in as well, because I think it gives it a nice little garden feel, if that makes any sense. So all the way throughout here, we're going to do more than we did cobblestone. Just kind of add in some of this coarse dirt to kind of give it more of that finished garden feel. We'll probably call that about good. We could throw a couple of these buttons around as well to act as little rocks along the garden, I guess. We'll literally go all the way throughout here. Maybe one more right there. And then let's do poppy 1, poppy 2. But then the main thing that I wanted was these rose bushes. We're just going to plant some of the rose bushes throughout here as well, because I think they'll look really nice and it'll kind of give a pop of color to the area, even being in the savannah, which I think will be very nice. Yeah, something like that. I feel like that looks pretty good and it'll complement the house very nicely. And then we could do our massive farm area is going to be like right here is kind of the idea. The other thing is, like, I also probably want to bring a pathway that's going to go this way. We'll probably do another building over here or something like that. Not 100% sure, but we'll kind of figure that out as we go. Yeah, I would say that this looks pretty good. Is there any more room? I don't know. I feel like we probably have enough rose bushes there already. And then this can obviously just kind of keep going this direction. We could just keep going cobblestone, and then we'll throw, like, I don't know, an acacia log in and 2 pieces of andesite. But yeah, the pathway will be able to keep going this way. We can set up some sheds, barns, stuff like that. We have room now where we can go ahead and we can get our farm going. The only thing is, for the farm, I kind of want to get myself some deep slate. I feel like deep slate could look good. And then I also got a lot of terraforming to do. All of this, I want to bring this whole level here that I'm walking on down by 1 block. So I think that's going to be my next step, because I really want to get that farm started. So yeah, let's just get to work with the massive terraforming project I have in front of me here. Luckily for me, we do at least have efficiency on my shovel. There we go. We got this entire thing sort of laid out as we want it to be. So let's just go ahead and let's clean up all the grass. And I want to lay out the area for the shed, and then we can work on getting the farm put in. But there we go. I think that is probably about good. Now with the andesite and the acacia log, let's go ahead and let's get up to the area where we're going to build. So if this is going to be block number 1, let's see, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This will be kind of where we have the start of the shed. I just need to go get resources to be able to build a shed, which we want to do spruce and acacia wood, so it kind of matches with this build. So see, spruce wood. You know what? We'll probably just start with the spruce wood for now. Also, let me just clean up my inventory a little bit, because right now it is a mess. We can go get started and get to work. So I just want to do a shed on the side of the house over here, obviously, like I've said, and we'll probably do the start of the shed to be, let's just do right here. We do there, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there. So then if that's going to be the start of the shed, we're going to need a way to get up to that, obviously, but we'll bring this little trail or this pathway. It's going to come all the way over here, and then you know what? I think we'll also just sort of bring this around, do a little bit of not scaffolding, a little bit of terraform work there, and then we can just bring this all the way up and into this cliff here. We're gonna do 1 and 2 pieces of acacia, a bunch of cobblestone, a couple pieces of andesite. We do need that stone cutter, so let's go find the stone cutter. Should be right inside of the house here. I am pretty sure it's up in this chest here. Yes, it is. We're gonna need just a couple of slabs, so let's go ahead and let's craft those, and we'll just keep the stone cutter with with me right away as well, because it is very useful to have. And what we're going to do is we'll use these slabs just to sort of get up top of this thing, right? I'm just trying to decide, do we want to go here? And then, okay, so if we go in these three, kind of mine these out to connect with the rest of the trail over here like that. And we'll do the cobblestone. The only thing I'm trying to decide is, do I want to make it one wider potentially? Once again, we'll just throw some acacia wood in because it is a nice texture mix up, I feel like. I don't know. I really like it for the trails. And then, yeah, I guess this one as well. A little annoying, but we're going to break that one. And I feel like we're pretty much good. I just got to actually build this thing up, which, this is going to be a nightmare because this hill here. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I do want to go out one more block this way, one more block this way. Let's make this barn slash shed a little bit longer, right? And then we're obviously, you know what? We might go up another layer here. Like, let's just say we terraform this to go up one more block here. We're going to use the dirt to kind of go all the way around the edge over here, because then I think this will be better in general. Let me clean up these path blocks, and I don't have to worry about, you know, the cliff and building into the cliff. It just makes things a lot less annoying in my opinion. Let's place all these dirt in. Let's actually, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to build the spruce log there just so I know exactly where it is. And then, yeah, let's just finish placing the dirt all the way in throughout this thing. And then it's going to be kind of just a matter of, let's see, if we do 1, 2, and then 1, 2, we'll have the door that's going to be 3 blocks wide just like that. Let's sort of dig out the area that the door is going to go. We can connect it all the way into there. Then it'll be 1, 2, 3, kind of fill all of this in just so we know exactly how it's going to be. And then we just need the slabs, which I already did craft. We can make these guys go all the way up here and even connect that into there. And there we go. I think we've got a nice little pathway that's going to bring me up into the entrance of the shed. It's just a matter of actually building the shed. And we do want to use the spruce wood and the acacia wood like we were earlier. I think what I want to do is we're going to build all these up. So this is 1, let's go 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we'll probably do a cross beam because I feel like that usually does look pretty good. We'll do the same 5 right there. And let's just say I start filling all of these in like this. I've done this this little shed style before, but I think it'll look good being unique with the acacia wood. Or maybe it won't look good. I don't know. We'll see. But we're gonna need more acacia wood. Let's craft that up. We're gonna need some stairs right away as well. So we'll craft some of those, and we're also gonna need some slabs. We'll craft some of those. Honestly, I should probably just craft some more because I feel like I did not have enough. But then if we do a nice little arch doorway like that, this will kind of be the front of the shed, or the beginning of the shed. So then the shed is gonna be, let's see, there's gonna be 1 window, there's gonna be 2 windows, there's 3 windows, 4 windows, and 5 windows. Maybe about that long. I'm just trying to decide, do we go 1 more for 6 windows just like that? I feel like that could be okay. And then we do the corner pillar here. The only thing is this cliff is obviously going to be in the way at some point. So we're going to need to do a little bit more terraform work. I don't like it, but you know, what else can I do, right? We'll just kind of chop this hill back a little bit. Actually, there's going to be quite a bit that needs to be chopped back right here. We might be digging into stone at some point. I think I'll be fine. We'll figure it out, right? So just all the way along like so. And it's going to be 1, 2, and then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then it's going to be these 2 again. And we should have the corner pillar right here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we can bring these spruce logs all the way across again, just like that. We'll build up the 5 right here as well. And I think we also connect these 2 together as well using some more of these. Is this thing too long? Maybe. Let me go ahead. Let's go out into free cam. I don't think so. I think that'll be doable. I think this will work. It's going to have a lot of room so I can actually fit some animals and some sheep inside of it. And ultimately, like I was saying earlier, that's kind of my goal. I would like to fit some animals inside of these. That way I can have, you know, a nice, good, lively farm. And then let's see. So it's going to be, obviously these outer walls are going to be like that. We'll do every other. There's going to be a window like we typically do. We're going to run the window with the stairs, right? It's like that. And then what if we go boom, 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 like that? Except we could go 1 step further, make these look a little bit better by using the stairs like we've done before. Kind of just gives some more shape and some more depth into the build. We got these very bright orange walls using the acacia wood. I honestly kind of like it. And we'll have this nice shed here. I think once it's said and done, I think this will actually be looking really, really nice. But just like that, we come up into free cam here. Yeah, I think that is going to be looking nice. I honestly feel like it could even be a little bit longer as well. I'm not going to worry about that right now, but like just an idea for the future. If I do decide, we could maybe go a little bit longer. Let's do the same thing here. So we're going to go every other is going to be a row of just regular acacia planks going from the top all the way down to the ground. We'll just connect all of these all the way just like that. Final one right there. And then we want to be on the outside, and we can just throw in some nice little stairs. And then I'm just deciding, do I want to throw some glass windows in? I think I might do. Because this is great, but I think it would be even better if we got ourselves some glass windows in here as well. But first things first, let's clean up some of this grass. Speaking of which, I actually have shears. I should have done that with those so I could have got some grass in there. We can add these walls in. I did not mean to place that one. I'm sorry. Yeah, we do have more acacia wood. Good. Okay, we can add these in. It's going to be a walkthrough design. That's how I like to do my sheds. We'll just kind of do that archway. And then obviously we're going to need to dig a little bit more on this side so that way the pathway can kind of come out here as well. It's a little awkward, the position that I have this thing, but you know what? We'll figure that out in the future. Not going to worry about it too much right now. Anyways, I think it's time we get onto the roof and we get to work actually building the roof. We are once again going to be copying the exact same build style as up there. So it's going to be the dark oak slabs on the outside with the deep slate in the middle. So let's go ahead and let's get started. We're going to do the very simple slab roof design, the same one we did there. So we're just going to overhang a slab like that. And then all the way along this edge here with the dark oak slab, we're just going to overhang it by one and build these going all the way down just like that. And then we got to do the same thing onto the side as well. So we'll kind of overhang like that, throw a dark oak slab, clear up the coarse dirt, and then run the dark oak slabs all the way down this side right away as well. Just like that. There we go. You guys know the drill at this point. It just means we got to go up all the way until the center with these slabs. We're going to go up half a slab each time, and then this one should be the center. And then we'll do the same thing onto this side to kind of connect all of these in as well like that. And then all we got to do is go down the middle here and connect them all together with the dark oak slab. So we're all the way to that end, but we are about to run out of dark oak slab. Luckily, we do have more in our inventory as well. We'll just go out the last couple of blocks right there. And then you guys know the drill. Just bring this side up as well. And then the entire thing should at least be outlined, right? Just got this tiny little part we got to bring up to the middle here as well. Just like that. And then, okay, I think that's a problem. We do need this to kind of go like that as well. And there we go. That should be that entire thing done. It is getting nighttime. I'm going to go clear out my inventory. We're going to go to sleep. And then actually, before we do that though, I do want to add the acacia as well. We don't have to worry about monster spawn. We're just going to hold torches. We can do this really quickly. It's 1, 2, no, 1. Okay, I did that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, just like that. I also forgot to add the windows in. We have the stuff to add those windows in as well. And then yeah, let's go to sleep and we can come finish this out tomorrow because it's way too dark to be doing this right now. One of the sad things I'm just now realizing is we're probably going to end up needing more cobble deep slate as well. But let's go ahead. We're going to get a stack of deep slate brick slabs. Then we're going to get a stack of deep slate tile slabs right away as well. And then we can just go back up to the roof here, all the way up to the top. There we go. And then let's do this and let's do this. Also, I just saw you spawn right in front of me. What was that, dude? So my wandering trader friend. Okay, do you have anything of value? Pale oak sapling would be cool. I would like some pale oak. Aside from that, I don't really think this guy has anything. And getting the pale oak is looking kind of challenging because fermented spider eyes are kind of a pain to get. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to be ignoring him for now. I mean, if I can ever come across the materials to get a fermented spider eye, I would probably do it. Like, I just don't really have the ability to do so right now. Yeah, let's just get back to it. I probably should have thrown some torches in there first, but we're just going to go ahead and go along the one side of the roof here. And we're going to place all of these. Oh, we got to do more of these deep slate tiles. We're going to place the entire roof in using a nice good mixture of these two block types. And hopefully it'll end up looking pretty good. Now I need to switch back over to more of the deep slate brick slabs as well. And yeah, this roof is half done basically as soon as we finish out those. There we go. That is half of the roof done. We just got to get the other half done now as well. And there we go. That is the entire roof done. I think the next step is we got to add in some windows, but I also want to add in some torches so we don't have to worry about monsters spawning in here or anything like that. So let's go ahead and let's throw the torches in, and then we'll kind of add in these glass windows all the way along on this side. And then same thing over here, just glass windows into each of these as well. There we go. And then we'll throw a torch there. We'll throw a torch there. I think that should be good. Next up, actually, we do got to get rid of all this coarse dirt. I don't know if I can reach it. Looks like we can. There's another one here, dude. I have scaffolded onto this roof so many times. Let's just get rid of all of this. And then I think I want to go ahead and do the trail all the way through here and then get some animals in here to start eating, or, you know, whatever it is that animals do. But actually, another thing I want to do is we have the shears. Let me grab some grass right away as well, because we could throw this in that poppy garden. I think like half a stack should probably be about good. I think we'll call that good there. And then the only thing we can do, kind of just walk throughout here, add a couple pieces of grass. Nothing crazy, just a few throughout, so that way it adds a little bit more lushness to the area. I think that's probably maybe about good. I feel like we got a good bit of grass throughout there. And then my shovel is going to break here soon, but what we want to do is I want to run some dirt to go all the way sort of through this thing. And we'll kind of also do it like this, like just keep digging this thing out so that way there's room to kind of add some actual blocks all the way through this, if that makes sense. And we'll come out on this other side over here. And then yeah, we need cobblestone, andesite, and some acacia logs to fill that in, but obviously I don't really have any of those, so we're gonna have to go grab them from inside of the house. And then we'll add the fence gates out, and then we can get some animals in there as well. We also need some more acacia logs right away because I don't know where mine went, but I no longer have any acacia logs. So we're just going to grab some of these. We can just chop down a couple of trees right away. Should be good. And then we can also replant any. Also, I just realized my shovel literally has like no durability left over as well. Kind of a little bit sad, but I honestly think that'll probably be a good enough amount, right? So let's go build in that trail that I want to build in. We're going to be using the cobblestone, the andesite, and where the logs at. Okay, the acacia logs. I was going to say, where are they, dude? I know I just farmed some. I didn't see them. I was like kind of a little concerned. We'll do a couple of these acacia logs throughout. Nothing too crazy, just like a few of them, right? You know what? Let's even do a doubled up one like that. And then majority of this is going to be cobblestone as always. Cobblestone is the easiest material to collect, so it's kind of nice to use cobblestone as like the majority block, if that makes sense. And then we can fill in these last couple of gaps just with some more of the andesite, just like that. There we go. And I think we want to use some dark oak for the fences to kind of get the doors to get in and out. And then we're going to go get our animals, right? We're just going to keep things simple. Just 3 dark oak fences to kind of match with that, and 3 dark oak fences there. And then we're going to throw a couple pieces of grass throughout the entirety of the inside of the barn. And there we go. I feel like this shed is good enough. We got ourselves some wheat. Let's go see what kind of animals or mobs we can find. There's also some more grass out here that I didn't even realize I haven't picked up. I also want to bring some acacia saplings over to kind of make my base area feel like a savanna as well. But hello, horses. Have you guys seen any cows or sheep in the area? I would like cows would be my ideal, but I would also take sheep or, yeah, there's a chicken. Might do a little chicken coop later on, but I'm not going to worry about the chickens yet. It's also kind of storming out, so bear with me. Okay, that's a pig and that's a chicken. There's an armadillo there as well, and some more horses. I really want sheep or cows. Oh, look at that. There we go. Got myself some cows. That's awesome. All right, cows, I need you guys all to come with me. There's 3 of you, so if I bring all of you, we can breed you, and then that should be good. I just got to get you guys back over to the base, and we should be set to go. The only thing is it is obviously going to take me a little bit of time to get them. Oh, there's also more cows over there. How did I miss you? Are you going to come this way? I don't think so. I'm just going to take these 2 or 3 because I can breed them, and I don't have to worry about it at all. I don't want to sit around and wait for another cow because if I go way back there, I'm going to lose these guys. It just doesn't sound like it would be worth it in my opinion. Don't you guys worry. We are almost to the barn. Just come right on into here. Thank you very much. We can go ahead and we can shut those and breed all of our cows right away. And then I'll just get out right away as well. There we go. We got our first baby cow, which is awesome. We got a fully functioning shed where we can start growing some cows and maybe some other type of livestock as well. If we find some sheep, maybe we'll put them in here as well. At some point, I do want to get a chicken coop as well, but I think that's good. It is nighttime though, so let's go ahead and let's go sleep. And then I think we get started with a giant farm. I really do want to get that farm set up because I feel like it's important. I want to get it growing, want to get it all going because I need some food. I have no food right now. I actually think the first thing I want to do is a little bit of terraforming. So we're going to go ahead all the way along here. I'm just going to start bringing up this edge all the way around the corner here until we can connect it in on that end. And then we should have enough room to be able to work with and do the size farm that I want to do. So just like that. Now this entire thing, we're just going to fill in with the dirt, and we do have a lot of dirt. So hopefully this should be enough to get it done. It's nothing too crazy. I just want to build this out more so there's more room in the end for me to, you know, go ahead and build my giant farm that I want to build. The only thing is I think we want to go with some deep slate, which might be annoying. But like, I feel like deep slate will kind of look the best. Let me go look how much deep slate we actually have because it's going to need to be quite a bit, I'm thinking. So let's put this away. Let's put, I guess we'll probably keep these stones. Ooh, yeah, we don't have very much deep slate. I'm not going to lie, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a try. First things first, I do want to bring one of these pathways. I'm just trying to think how I want to bring it. I think we're going to have one of the pathways sort of go out this way, and then it's going to go this way. But yeah, we'll just kind of bring it this direction, and then maybe we'll even go this way a little bit as well. And my shovel broke, so we need to actually go craft up a new shovel real quick because, you know, I don't want to be using a fist to mine stuff. We do have 11 diamonds. So that means we can craft another diamond shovel, no problem. We also will probably just go ahead and enchant right away as well. We got the lapis, we got the enchanting table. See, I'm breaking one of efficiency. We're gonna go with efficiency. Unfortunately, that's no double enchant, but you know, what do you do? We at least have a decently quick shovel, and then we can bring this path to go all the way out over here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I might make a terraformed cliff here eventually. For now, I just want the ability to be able to like kind of walk up over here. We're gonna bring this all the way out to the edge, I suppose, and then start filling it in with the cobblestone. First of all, we're probably gonna need to go farm more cobblestone as well, I'm thinking. And we're already out of cobblestone. That's not good. Okay, we can do just a couple pieces of the acacia wood throughout here again, just like we did before. And then we got 34 andesites, kind of finish in the rest of these little holes like that. And then the only thing is this angle is a little awkward, so we're going to kind of round that out a little bit as well. And then, yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is pretty good. And then we can also do more builds over here in the future as well. But if we're out in free cam, that's what we got so far. And we got a giant area we'll be able to set up as a farm over here, which is great. Let's get started with that. We're going to need, I think we want to use the deep slate bricks. I like the look of the deep slate bricks. Let's give that a go. Let's just craft up a stack of those right away. And then we're going to want to go in at least 2. This is going to be the exact same layout that I've done before. So like, let's just say 1, 2. So then right there, and then we can just kind of bring these all the way along. We'll just keep, right now we're just trying to outline what is going to be a field, right? We'll go up this way a little bit in here. And like, I'm just trying to decide, do I want to make it go up the hill as well? I think I kind of do. Like, we could just go, let's say up here and run this field to go all the way into here. This will give me a ton more space to farm as well. And it'll kind of add some like multiple layers onto the field as well, which is great. And we'll kind of go this way. Right now, we're just working on outlining what the farm is going to be like. And then in the future, we can get to work on it. I think we'll come down here and we're actually going to work from this side first. I feel like that's just an awkward angle right now. So we can chop that off and sort of get these going around. And we'll go like that. I want to bring these all the way down to the cliff here, just like so. And then we can start going around this way as well. Maybe I should just throw on like a time lapse or something so you guys don't have to watch this. Well, I mean, like, I don't know, because I don't know how I'm going to lay this thing out is kind of my problem right now. So it's kind of making a little bit awkward of a field, but also we're totally going to end up needing more deep slate as well, which I do not like. And we're going to need it to come more aggressively this way. Oh, we're figuring it out. This is going to be a massive farm though, dude. Look at this. Honestly, we might make it like round instead of how I did the other one. I feel like I'll like round a little bit more. Then I also have room over here. We could do some like grain silos or something like that. I'm just realizing this is going to be a very similar layout to the way I did the other one. Yeah, we're going to need some more deep slate bricks. Let's go ahead and let's craft those. And then we'll just kind of keep on running these along the edge over here. We also have this hole we're going to have to terraform in, which I probably should get started with right away. Just start building that up a little bit. And then I do have a bunch of dirt in the chest as well if we do need more, which is good because I'm definitely going to need more. Just like that. I think that'll be good. We're also going to get rid of all this grass here as well. And yeah, let me go grab some more dirt actually. That way I can fully get this area laid out for where the farm is going to be. Luckily for me, we've got literally a ton of dirt. We should not have a problem at all. I honestly probably went way overboard. I feel like 2 stacks would have been more than enough, but we'll see. We can get to work over here. This grass has got to go. And then this entire hole, we're just going to get to work filling this whole thing in as we did earlier. 2 wide all the way along this one as well. Just want to bring this whole thing up to this level, and then we can figure out how to go all the way around it. I don't know what shape I'm going to go with is the only problem I'm having right now. Let's go ahead. Let's go out into free cam here. See, like right now we got this. I think I kind of want to do, we'll probably go to like here and then we can go up, right? I think that's the shape we'll go with. We're 100% going to need to go get more deep slate though, unfortunately. We'll just keep going this way and we can start bringing it in a little bit. And yeah, we'll just kind of go this way now. I think this will work out pretty well until we're going to have to go ahead and connect it up to this one up here, which actually we're already basically there. We'll kind of just do like that. And then we'll go along and we're missing literally 2 pieces. Actually, we can use these slabs. And there we go. I think that's going to be the entire farm laid out. So we're actually good on deep slate for now. I think we might as well just break out all of these seeds and then we could probably go ahead and get started with the actual farm, right? And we'll get started over here. This thing is going to be absolutely massive and it's just going to be alternating. So we're going to have like wheat, carrots, wheat, potatoes, wheat, beetroots. And it's going to go back and forth. I think what I want to do is I want to fully empty my inventory besides the stuff I absolutely need to be able to create the farm. So literally everything is going to go into storage for now. And then I'll pick out the stuff that I need after that. So, okay, this stuff can go in as well. It's basically just the dirt that I have left, right? And then my inventory is basically almost 100% empty. And we can start getting the things we need. So we obviously are going to need some hose. So let's go ahead and let's craft up 2 iron hose. I turned my DPI up on my mouse, so it's kind of hard for me to, you know, control things right now. And then we're also going to need some water. I think we'll do 2 buckets right away just for the simplicity of it. I think that'll be a good idea. And then we're going to need slabs. And I honestly think we're going to go with these dark oak ones because they'll kind of match, or I feel like dark oak will look better. I kind of want to do acacia because it is a savannah biome video. I think I'm going to go with dark oak though, just because I do think the dark oak is going to look better in the long run. And then we're going to do, let's see, potatoes, wheat seeds, beetroots. Do I have any beetroot seeds? It doesn't look like it. Looks like all we have is potato and wheat seeds. So we're actually going to have to go farm the upper farm right away as well. No problem at all. Luckily for me, I replanted it. Hopefully it's actually grown a decent bit since then. It's been a while, I feel like, right? The only thing is we got a ton of wheat seeds. We don't have much of these other produce. So let's go ahead and let's harvest all of these right away. I wish I had fortune at this point. That would make my life so much better. There we go. That's literally all of the resources we're going to need. We're going to alternate between all of these. The only problem is it is obviously nighttime. Let me just grab actually that bucket of water. And we're going to need a second bucket of water, which we'll go grab from the river. The thing about the place where I built my base is we're actually a little bit ways up from the river. So it is like, I don't know, how much is this? Probably about 10 blocks from my level down into the river. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's go sleep, and then we can get to work actually designing out what that farm is going to look like. I don't want to be doing it in the dark. I just feel like it's not very fun to do. In this first row, I think we'll do carrots. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is all going to be carrots. So we're going to do probably just start. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be right here, and then right here. I believe this will be the first water. Let's go ahead and let's do a slab and then a water bucket, and then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll get this entire area, and we can go ahead and we can hoe it. We're going to use up the stone hoe durability while we can, and then we're going to need to do another one obviously over here, which we'll actually probably just do underneath that, and we can just put that back, and that should do hopefully the rest of this, and this will all be planted as a carrot patch. The only problem is I don't think I'm gonna have enough carrots quite yet, but we could at least get it started. Just go along here with all the carrots we do have, start getting those green plants in. The reason I like doing the farms like this, honestly, I just think they look really nice. You guys know the drill. That means that we're gonna go, so it's, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, but then the 5th one as well. So we'll probably just go ahead and we'll throw a bucket. Let's see, let me go grab 2 buckets of water here, and we can figure it out right away where it's gonna go. So if this is 4, and it's gonna be another 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So we'll do the next bucket of water. It's just gonna go right there. We can waterlog that right away as well. But then the reason we wanted to do it like that was because, let's see, this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, and this whole thing is ready to be turned into a nice wheat farm. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of this should be good as well. There goes the first hoe, unfortunately. I just want to get 1 row of the wheat done at least for now, just to kind of get it starting to grow, because it's gonna look amazing when it's all said and done. Let's see, I believe, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could just do another one that's gonna go probably right underneath there, and just fill that back in with the dirt. And then, oh, I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry, but I meant to hoe all of this. We can just turn that all into cropland. We're gonna do 1 more of those. Is this gonna work? It will. 1 more of those is gonna go right there. I love having 2 buckets of water. It just makes my life so much easier. The reason I wanted to do all that was because we have a ton of these wheat seeds already. We can just get started planting these. We'll have a nice, like, you know, 5 carrots, and then our 5 wheat over here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can just run these all the way along, and then right here will be either beetroots or potatoes, probably potatoes, and then wheat, and then beetroot. But we do have enough wheat at least to get 1 wheat patch done, because we still have another stack and 46 wheat seeds. So there we go. That whole thing can be planted, and it's going to get really interesting once we start going up here as well. I'm also just realizing I'm missing a deep slate brick, but we're not going to worry about that for now. Now that we got the wheat done, I think we should just continue, right? So we got our potato, or no, carrots. We got our wheat. I think this one here is going to be potatoes. We got 1, 2, 3. This will be number 4, and that'll be number 5, and then all of this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're going to need some more water buckets, obviously. We're just going to keep expanding this farm. This farm is going to be absolutely massive, though, so it is going to take me quite a bit of time. Let's just say we go all the way over here. We could break on in right there. Water bucket right there. And then that'll give me 1, 2, wait, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, does that? Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that does not. Okay, we're gonna need another water bucket, actually. Not ideal. Unless that might actually be reached by this one. Let's try doing one under here, and hopefully then we should be good, right? Does that go? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should. And then this whole thing here should be good to just go ahead and hoe right away. That is a lot of water for this tiny little bit, but you know, what do you do? And then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. All of this is ready as well. And then we got another bucket of water. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we'll do this one, and we can slab that one right away as well. And we can finish hoeing out the rest of this area. We're definitely not going to have enough potatoes for this, but we can at least get started, right? We got 54. I think we'll start on this end over here, because this is the end we started on with the carrots as well. Of course, it's going to start raining right now. Very awkward timing. We'll just go ahead and we'll plant as many of these as we can. That way they can start growing, and we can start expanding the farm once we need to. Yeah, this farm is going to be absolutely massive. Like, dude, just look at this thing. It's literally going to be huge. But yeah, I think we want to go ahead and we want to do the next row. Oh my gosh, that salmon just jumped right in front of me. We got another stack and 35 wheat seeds. Oh, I also forgot another bucket of water. Let me go ahead and grab that right away as well. And then if we just go, let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So then this one right here, water bucket and log. Let me go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do one right there as well. Very simple. You guys have probably made gardens or farms in Minecraft 100 times. It's very simple, but so what we're working on right now. Let me see. Okay, so we got this one here that's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. See, my inventory is completely full. This is kind of part of the problem. So then if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm gonna just start hoeing this, and we're gonna see what isn't affected by the water and what is. I think that's gonna be the best way to do it. We can kind of go from there, because there's no way all of this is. So what if we also just like dug a random hole in here? And then we could do water in there. I barely am able to reach that, which is awesome. Just to kind of fill that one out as well. And then, yeah, let's just keep hoeing this, keep making progress, and then we'll eventually see what isn't covered by the water, right? Because I'm sure some of these blocks aren't going to be covered by the water right now. So if we just keep going, I'll be able to see, and then we can add water wherever I decide that it is needed. Actually, it might all be covered by the water. Not 100% sure, but this goes 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe all of this should be good to go. And then we could just go, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one right here. Do a slab, waterlog, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm obviously still gonna need some more water as well. A little bit unfortunate, but what do you do? Actually, I think this should be good. Yeah, all of this should be good here. I think the only problem is going to be expanding that direction, which actually, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we're just going to throw another one underneath this because we can just cover it up with the dirt, and that should finish out all of that. And we just need to get that up there. Let me go grab some more water buckets and we can do that really quickly. Literally, I only need 2 more of those. At least one more. One more is all I actually need. And we can finish this one up here, which is going to be really easy. We're just going to go ahead and remove that water bucket back there and cover it back up with the dirt. And that'll finish off all of that. There we go. And we got our potatoes over here. Okay, so this, obviously, we're going to need another water source because right here, that doesn't work. There we go. That should actually cover absolutely everything. And like I was saying, we can go back up there. We can plant in the wheat. I don't think we're going to have enough wheat seeds to be able to do the entire thing. Let's see. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then all of this all the way down the field is going to be wheat. And then over there will be beetroot, which actually I could probably just get these started right away. Let's see. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. This one will be 5, and we might as well go ahead and break that and throw in the water right away. All of that will be beetroot, but we only have 8 seeds for now. Let's go ahead and let's plant those 8 seeds. And then once again, we can just finish out placing in the rest of the wheat seeds. We can just go all the way along here. Wait, is this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. I don't think I'm quite going to have enough to do another row of wheat, but at least getting it planted so that way we'll have it in the future is definitely a good idea. There we go. We are completely out of seeds now. I think we're going to call it good for now. We got our beetroot. We got 2 rows or a row and a half of wheat planted. We got some potatoes and obviously our carrots over here. That is a lot of farming kind of done, a lot of farming placed in. And then this is currently what the base is looking like. Okay, let me actually make it not be raining so you guys can actually see. But I do feel like the whole base is coming along really, really nicely. I feel like it's looking really good. Even using acacia wood, I'm definitely liking how it's coming together. I also want to do more pathways, and it looks like we have no cobblestone and only 19 andesite, which means we are going to have to go collect some more of that as well. Let me get a little bit of inventory space. And then if we go out here, we're going to go into free cam. This is currently what the base is looking like. So currently the plan, oh, dude, a church I feel like would look sick here. But like we got our little cow barn, we've got our house, we got our massive farm. I'm thinking we'll probably do like some silos or something to do with the farm over here. And then I want to do like an animal pen that's going to go here and maybe another building right over here. Not 100% sure yet, but we're definitely going to need to build up some more pathway over here. And we're going to need to do a lot of terraforming here as well. Before any of that, I do want to go grab an acacia tree. That way I can remember that this is in fact a savanna biome. Let's go ahead and let's go find a acacia sapling. Looks like there's an acacia tree right there. And we do still have my diamond axe, luckily. So all we need is like 1, right? Yeah, there we go. We got 2 acacia saplings from that. Perfect. That should do the trick. The main reason I did that was because over here, I want to add in some of these acacia trees just because I feel like they're going to be fitting in the area. So we're just going to throw 3 of those. Hopefully they end up growing relatively soon. Also, it looks like my cows are doing quite well. I think I should breed them one more time as well. But then we could probably go ahead, go get some cobblestone and get started with the trails. Right after we grab myself a little bit of wheat and we can breed these cows again. We'll get 2 more baby cows and honestly, they'll probably be good. I don't want to overload this so much to where it's kind of like ugly in here. Just want to get enough cows that we're like good and happy with it. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving how the base is coming together. I really like the look of the acacia wood mixed in with the grays for a little bit of a texture variation as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's dig out the area where this trail is going to go. We're kind of going to make it curve this way a little bit, if that makes sense. So we'll go like this, and then we're going to make it curve further forward. I don't know. I kind of ruined this a little bit. Let me go ahead and let's fix that piece of dirt right there. We can literally just keep running this all the way over here. We're going to have a lot of terraforming to do. Like I said, this entire little ridge is going to have to get removed, but I want to go a ways away so that way I can do a nice barn that's going to go up here. The only thing is I don't know exactly how I want to do it. I think first things first, I should probably just get rid of this entire ridge because right now it's going to be very, very annoying. It's going to be a long process to get rid of. We might as well just get started right away because it's going to take me quite a bit of time to be able to remove this entire thing. There we go. Literally almost took me an entire Minecraft day, but we got all of the dirt cleaned up. The only other thing I want to do is obviously clean up a little bit of this grass. And you know what? We're going to use the shears right away just to grab some extra grass. This is very nice for decorating. So we might as well grab it while we're cleaning it up, because I don't really need a ton of wheat seeds because we already have the wheat field up planted. Basically just all the way along the edge, like we already did the front edge there. Now we're going to do the back edge. We're going to go ahead and remove all of the extra grass sitting around here. Every single piece we can just sort of get rid of really quickly here. And once we finish this, we can get started mapping out and building my barn, where I think I'm going to put maybe like, I don't know, sheep and pigs. We might do a little chicken coop for some chickens as well. And we get a fully functioning farm on the, or in the savannah. Obviously, we've already got the cows over there in the barn, but yeah, let me go clean up my inventory a little bit. Let me get to work kind of mapping out where everything is going to go. I just can't be having all of this dirt in my inventory. Ooh, also looks like one of my trees ended up growing. This one is very short though. We might want to do a new one. Worry about that in a little bit though. For now, one thing at a time. Let's get this figured out. We're going to need cobblestone, it looks like. We got acacia wood, we got andesite, we're going to need cobblestone. Let's wait for it to be nighttime. Maybe not actually. It's quite a bit of ways from nighttime. I think what we'll do actually is we'll just take 2 pieces of coal from each of our furnaces, which will give me 8 in total. And we can craft those up into some torches. There we go. 32 torches. Decent place to start out, right? And then, yeah, we'll just throw those in my offhand and we can go start mining right away for a little bit, because I don't want to sit around and wait, because it's still a ways away until it's dark. Like I said, we need both cobblestone and andesite. So we're just going to dig right here because this is a nice mix of both. And actually, it is already sunsetting. What am I doing? Okay, we got to be hurry, or we got to be quick here. Just grab some cobblestone, grab some andesite. We're going to go sleep, but we'll probably just come back the next day so we can actually get all of the cobblestone we need. We do need a decent amount. I think we'll just grab 1 stack and then probably ready to go back over to the base and go sleep. Honestly, should have just brought my bed with me. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I should have just grabbed the bed and brought it out here. Yeah, like I said, we can just sleep the night away, and then we just get right back to work, grabbing even more cobblestone. Then once again, we can just fill in this trail with all these extra blocks, mostly being cobblestone again. Just fill in the majority of this. Oh, wrong thing. I accidentally misorganized my inventory there. That is not how I normally have my inventory. Maybe we'll even throw another acacia in, and then the rest of it with the andesite here. And yeah, that kind of goes around nicely there. The only thing is I'm trying to decide. So if we go ahead, let me go grab some spruce logs that we can kind of get an idea for where this thing is actually going to be. Do we have, I mean, we have like 2.5 stacks of spruce logs. That's not bad. I think we'll be able to make do with this. So if we come here, and then it's going to be, this one's overhanging. So then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is going to be the closest that this build can be, but we're going to put it like up here. So this will be probably, no, we'll do it right there. That'll probably be about the start of the barn, which means the path is actually going to have to be over more than it is. We'll just keep this guy sort of going all the way along here. Let me just dig out more of the dirt, so that way some of the scaffolding work is done. And then we can just continue to add in, I guess, some more andesite as well, and fill it in with the little bits of cobblestone. Let me actually just lay out the barn. So it's going to be 1, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 1 there, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 1 there. And very simply, this will be where the door is. So we'll go another 1, 2, 3, and we'll do 1 there. So then if we bring these all the way into here, I think this should be perfect. We can just finish out with more cobblestone and a couple pieces of andesite to kind of get that. But yeah, this should be the front of the barn. I think this would be great. And then we can do an area for animals out here in this open section here. You know what? I kind of also want to do a little lean. So we'll just go in 1 block, and there'll be another 1, 2, 3, and 1 right there. Perfect. And then let's say we just bring this up 2, 3, 4, 5, and we run the cross beam at the 5 mark. And we'll just kind of do this with the entire front part. So the main barn is going to be kind of just like so. Let me connect all of these together really quickly here, actually. There we go. That's going to be the front main part. But then this over here, I believe we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then this one is going to do a cross beam right there. But yeah, this is going to be the bottom, at least down here. And then if we go up, we're going to probably need more spruce wood, if I were to guess. But let's just go ahead and let's build up to here. We're going to make the rest of this a little taller. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do the cross beams. The only thing is I'm kind of tempted to run these only 4 tall, but we'll just kind of see. We'll start with the 5 tall, see if that looks too tall, and then we can decide from there if we want to go a little taller or not. But just like that. And then if we go out into free cam, that's going to be kind of what this is looking like. And then with like the round barn roof. And then this over here will be the little lean. I kind of think I do want to bring the top floor to be 1 block lower though. So let's give that a try. We just go ahead and we remove all these spruce logs we just placed up here. And then the top floor is only going to have room for a window that's going to be 1 block tall. It's kind of the idea. Top floor is just going to be a little bit shorter. But if we just bring these across here, this might feel a little bit more natural. We're going to have to wait and see until we actually get the thing done. But just like that. And then if we go into free cam, I almost feel like that is going to be a little better because it just gives more room for the bottom. And then I think once we get the nice arch roof, I think it'll be looking pretty good. And we could honestly, here's what we could do. We could bring the middle one, since the middle one's going to have the door. The middle one could be 1 block taller. Yeah, because then that'll kind of flow with the curved roof that we're going for. But I do think that's going to be about what this is going to look like as far as I'm aware. That should be the front of the barn. I think we're definitely going to need more spruce wood though, so we probably should go collect some of that, right? Got my diamond axe. Hopefully some of the spruce trees are grown and ready to be chopped down. Luckily for me, it does look like our spruce trees are ready to be chopped down, which is absolutely awesome. There is spruce tree number 1. I'm probably going to end up breaking my diamond axe is the one sad part, but we'll have a ton of spruce wood, so we shouldn't have to worry about it, right? Maybe we won't break this spruce or diamond axe. I think it'll be very close, but I think we'll barely have a little durability left because that one's kind of a smaller tree. So honestly, I feel like we'll probably be okay. I guess let's just see. If we break that, yeah, we still have durability. Oh no, there's another tree over there. That's fine. I'm pretty sure we can do this one too. No problem, right? Yes, we can. Awesome. Plant that last tree in, and then we should have more than enough spruce wood to last me probably the rest of the 100 days. What I want to do now is kind of figure the whole bottom floor out. So if we just go every 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to bring one that's going to go up right here. And we'll probably bring this one to go all the way up right away, right? There's going to be another 1, 2, 3, one here. We'll probably go like 5 or 6 back is kind of what I'm thinking. These across and then these ones up. Basically just outline the entire thing with these spruce logs because I feel like it'll help me out. Also, last piece of steak. We're out of food. Pretty sure we still got some wheat left inside, but like that's low-key a little sad. I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely like to have more meat. I honestly could start farming some of those cows because we do have those cows inside as well. And then let's see. Do we want to go one more? I think for sure one more. 4 is definitely not going to be long enough. So let's do it. Let's go another 1, 2, 3, one there. And bring this one up as well. I believe it's to that level. And then we do the little cross. We go all the way up. I'm going to need to go get food though, unfortunately, because I am already running out of hunger. And then I feel like still one more wouldn't hurt, right? Should we do one more or is that long enough? I feel like one more because let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's the same length as it is width right now. And I don't like that. So I do think we'll just go 1, 2, 3. This last one will be right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Bring these beams across. That does work awesome. I'm happy we got all that spruce wood early on. I think that's going to be this wall kind of outlined and framed. The only thing is I definitely need some food. So let's go see what we have for food. I think we got a little bit of bread and some wheat so we can make some more bread. Looks like 5 bread. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to need to get some more food soon because we've only got 10 pieces of bread to my name. That is obviously not good. At least it'll give me a little bit of regeneration in the meantime. Unfortunately, I've already also eaten 4 of my pieces of bread or 3 of my pieces of bread. So I think we should come over here. We should start harvesting some of our crops. I definitely am going to need a lot more food. Also, it looks like some of our beetroots are done as well, which means you got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. Just expand these farms a little bit. We're not going to be eating the beetroot because those are literally pointless, but we can farm all the wheat, hopefully get myself a little bit more bread as well. And I guess it also gives me more seeds. So we could probably go ahead and expand the wheat farm over here too. There's these 5 wide and we can just keep going this direction with these. Not quite going to have enough to finish out the row, but a little bit more progress right there. And then also some of these carrots are ready as well. We might as well pick these 2. I'm honestly tempted to eat the carrots because we don't have very much bread. But like I also want to finish planting out this little carrot patch here. So I think we'll do that instead. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. The carrot patch is done. It means these last 8 carrots I can eat. But yeah, we should really get back to work on building up the barn. I think first, let me just craft up some more bread. There's an extra 6 pieces. Not bad. And then yeah, we could probably go ahead and get started building the barn again or finish building the barn again. So we just go every 3. So it's going to be this one and then this one. And just make sure I'm lining these up all the way back. I'm just debating, is this too long now? It almost feels like it's going to be too long. It's going to be a lot of terraforming that has to be done here. Then we go 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we can just start doing all of our cross beams. Let's do the bottom floor first, and then we can do the top floor after that. So we do 1 floor at a time. We don't take the fall damage, and we don't need to eat extra unnecessary food, you know? So I just feel like it'll be a better idea. We just go all the way along here. We're going to have to figure out something to put between the barn and the house as well. The only thing is these builds I've been building have been absolutely huge. Like comparison to what I normally build, I mean, the shed is like about typical, but this house and this barn especially are absolutely massive. Luckily for me, we can easily get all the wood that we need. And then so what we're going to do, this is going to go up 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we can just start bringing these over. These are only going to be 4 tall just so they kind of match up perfectly here. 1, 2, 3, and then then up the 4, and then 1, 2, 3, and up the 4 over here again. We'll just keep doing that all the way back, just like that. And then no fall damage. Awesome. And then we just got to figure these out as well. The back, what do we want to do about them? I think we'll go the regular. Looking for me, we got so many stacks of spruce logs, otherwise I'd be cooked right now. So then 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's perfect. 1, 2, 3. And we do this one here, and one final one like that. And then another 1, 2, 3, 4, and just finish the framing. And then we should be done with all the framing besides the lean, which we should actually probably go frame out right away as well. Just like that. And then, oh yeah, this one is going to be up 1 block higher. So we go ahead and we do that, and then break these 3, sort of just connect those together like that. But then this place is coming along really nicely. The only thing is I do wish the barn would have been a little bit further back, but what do you do about it, man? What do you do about it? But in general, I don't know. I feel pretty good about it. I think let's go ahead and let's do the lean. Then we could either do the roof or we get some walls going as well. I think what we'll do, it's going to be very simple. We'll just go over the 2, and 1, 2. Oh, I guess I should be on top of this so I can actually do it. But 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll just do these 1 in each location, just like that. And then this one obviously is going to be sticking in 1, just so it kind of matches up with the rest of the build. Bring all these leans up, and then this is just going to lean into the rest of the shed because the rest of the shed is going to be 2 blocks tall, or 2 floors tall, not 2 blocks tall. What am I saying right now? Good thing we got all the spruce wood though, because oh my goodness, is it expensive. And then we're gonna have the one that's gonna go into there. There we go. I think that is the entire barn, at least kind of laid out in the meantime, right? We got the room for the lean over here. The only thing is I'm just trying to decide, is it too small of a lean? Should it be leaning out more? I'm not sure. Now, what I am concerned about is we don't have a ton of acacia wood, and I'm gonna need a ton of acacia wood. So what we're gonna do, we need a crafting table first of all. So let's craft up one of those. And we're also gonna be needing some stairs, probably a decent amount of stairs. So let's just craft up some stairs right away. Then we could probably get started with these walls. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna leave room for these windows, and then we're gonna do it just how we did the other one with a window like that. Same thing. So we're gonna do the acacia planks left and right, and acacia planks just like that. That's gonna be kind of what the front looks like, I think. And the other thing is gonna be adding in the nice little frame. Let me go see if we actually have any slabs inside of storage, because we might. Pretty decent chance we got some, yeah, acacia slabs in there. And then I think I should probably just go ahead and do all the terraforming I'm gonna need to do right away. So let's go ahead and let's dig all this out. We do still have a decent durability on our axe as well, which is absolutely fantastic. We're just gonna literally dig all of these down here. I don't know why that one's floating. Let's fix that. And then just this final little corner over here, we should be all set to go. And then with all that done, we can also throw in our spruce right there. But then I think what I want to do, oh, I completely forgot to do the acacia right there, because this is gonna be the doorway to get into the barn, right? I want to do the entire bottom floor first. So let's go ahead and let's do the back part. So it's obviously gonna be the regular walls like that. We'll do all of these right away, just left and right side with the acacia planks all the way up and down. Then we're gonna do the stairs just like that. And then we're probably gonna throw some windows in these guys as well as we go on. I think first things first, let's do the entire bottom floor. Let's outline with the acacia. Probably gonna need to go farm some more acacia, but that is okay, just because we are using quite a bit. And then we're gonna have to do the upper layer as well, but we'll worry about that in a little bit here. One thing at a time. We only got 22 planks left. We can start throwing the stairs in on this side right away as well. We're gonna do all the walls, then we'll probably do the roof. Usually I like to do the roof early on, but for this one, we're not going to. But yeah, we are basically completely out of acacia wood, so I think it's time we go farm some more. The only problem, my axe is about to break. So I think it's time we go grab ourselves a brand new diamond axe. The only thing I'm concerned about, we have 10 diamonds left. We might run out of diamonds in this 100 days, and we might have to go mine more, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. I think in the meantime, let's just focus one thing at a time. Actually, we'll probably take these carrots with me because I don't see a point in not. And then we can enchant this axe right away as well. Let's just go with the high level enchant. Okay, on breaking is a little sad. I kind of wish we got efficiency, but what do you do? I guess on the right side, at least that axe will not be breaking nearly as quick. But I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over there because we're not like building a base over there or anything. Then we can just come over here and start chopping down some acacia trees. I also want to take the saplings right away and replant them, though. We have more acacia wood if we need it. We're using acacia wood quite a lot, so I just want to make sure we constantly have more acacia wood for going forward. Looks like that tree didn't even drop me any acacia saplings. That's a little bit sad, I'm not gonna lie. Also, I should have really started bringing the bed with because it's like sun is setting already. We got a lot of acacia saplings from that one as well, and we're gonna be switching over to the unbreaking axe now because the efficiency axe did end up breaking, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll just keep going around, keep collecting up more acacia wood for a little bit here until we have enough where I'm like, okay, I don't need any more acacia wood. Shouldn't take me too long. I believe we'll be able to collect it all relatively quickly here. And there we go. Now we got a bunch more acacia wood. We can turn that into planks right away. And then I just gotta decide what do we want to do for these walls. I think we'll kind of go with a similar design. So we'll just go ahead and do this, except, oh, I need these to face outwards, which now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I did that. Yeah, I gotta redo all of these. I want the stairs to be facing outwards just because it adds in a lot more depth into the build. So we're gonna have to go ahead and remove all of these on the back as well, but it is getting nighttime, so we got to be quick. Sort of just replace these in facing outwards to add a little bit more depth. Then we're going to go sleep before we do the back because it is completely dark outside. Don't want to deal with any skeletons. And there we go. Now that it is dark, or not dark, now that it is light outside, we can go ahead and do the same thing on the back. So we're just going to remove all of these. I'm just going to start doing it that when I'm facing outwards, that's when I place down these stairs, just because it fits better and it kind of makes it have more detail work, I guess, is kind of the idea. There we go. That should be good. Let's just make sure we grab up my stairs, including the ones over here. I want all of them. We're also going to throw some torches here up front because I don't want this place to be completely dark and just a complete nightmare. Literally all these pillars, let's just throw a single torch on each of those. And then once again, we'll just get started here. We'll start, okay, this wall, since that one's kind of small, we're just going to leave it as is. Then each of these walls, it's just going to be 3 acacia planks going down, 3 acacia planks going down. Literally each side, go ahead and do that and fill this wall in as well. And then let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we got to do this from the outside so we make sure these face the right direction. Go ahead and throw these in for nice little windows. And we should go grab our windows right away and then fill all these in as well. But that should be all of the walls as far as I'm aware, because then we'll do our lean. Yeah, that should be all the walls complete. Let's just go grab ourselves the glass. Then right away, we can just go ahead and add in the glass pane windows into each of these openings that we have on each of these walls right away. They're all ready. So literally each one, just go ahead and throw, oh, I did not mean to do that. Throw a window in, kind of give it that nice open feel that we're going for. This is what we got so far. This is the barn. Now we just got to go ahead and do the walls on the top layer, which basically are going to be the exact same as the bottom layer. The major difference, or I guess the only difference really, is that these are only 3 blocks tall, so they're going to be smaller windows, but that is fine. First things first, we're going to go up here. We're going to do the acacia and the acacia, and we'll just throw the windows in these ones right away as well. And we want to do all these from the outside. These are only 3 tall, and then these windows are going to be 1 block tall, just like that. We'll come over here and we'll get started with this one right away as well. We're probably going to need more acacia stairs too, unfortunately. There we go. All those, I just want to see what this looks like, so I do want to get rid of all the scaffolding right away as well. And then we can kind of go out and just see what the front of the barn is going to be looking like. Let me pick up all of this, and then if we go into free cam, I do think that's going to look nice. The only thing I am considering is making this go out another block, but I think it'll be okay. But yeah, we got to go ahead and we got to do that on all of these outside parts. Luckily, we have a lot of materials here. Shouldn't be a problem for me at all. We're just going to go ahead and build like that. And we'll start doing each and every one of these. So it's literally as simple as that. I maybe shouldn't even do this side now that I'm thinking about it, because we're going to have the lean. I don't know what the lean is going to end up being like though. So we're going to do it for now. Also, can I reach? Oh, we can reach most of these. Actually, I might be able to, yeah, we can reach all of these. That's awesome. That means I don't need to use scaffolding for this side of the build, which is actually massive. Stair and a glass pane. Final one on this side. And then we just got the back side, and then that side that's over by the house as well. We got this entire thing done. We might as well also get rid of all the scaffolding up here, and then we're gonna have to figure out the roof, which is gonna be the same design that we used over there, but I want to do a round roof design, or like it's gonna be the same block materials, I guess is what I meant to say. But one thing at a time. Let's just go ahead. Let's get all of this finished in each of these windows, just like that. We're gonna need more. 100%. We're gonna need some more stairs. So I guess let's just do a stack of acacia planks into stairs. That should be more than enough, and we'll just grab those extra ones. That should be good. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and finish in the rest of these outside parts, right? Shouldn't be a problem. I know what I'm doing. You guys know what I'm doing. We just got this last one here. There we go. We got all of the walls complete. Now it is roof time. We're probably going to start with the lean, and we are going to be using, oh, I didn't mean to do that. We're going to be using the dark oak for the trim and deep slate for the inner part. Let's go clear out my inventory so I can get to work. Basically, I don't want anything in my inventory besides the wood that we're going to be using, which, like I said, is going to be the dark oak wood. Actually, we probably have enough inventory space like that. Let's grab some of these dark oak materials. And then honestly, I think we might need some more dark oak as well. So let's go ahead and let's go harvest some. We should have some trees that are growing up here. We can just go ahead and harvest all of these giant dark oak trees that we got right here, and then we'll be able to replant them with the saplings as soon as we get all of them harvested. Hopefully they have a decent amount of saplings for me as well. Looks like we for sure got at least enough for 2 trees. I think we harvested 4, if I'm not mistaken. I'm betting you we have more than that as well. We just got to run around a little bit and grab them. Yeah, we got enough for all of these trees, which is awesome. And hopefully we got enough dark oak wood as well now, because that's kind of what we came over here for, right? Just some of these nice dark oak wood. Yeah, we got like 4 stacks of dark oak wood now, so we should be good. I think what we want to do is we're going to overhang by 1 down, and then it's going to be a lean. So it's just going to be half slabs that are going to go all the way up until we connect into the top right there. And we'll run these all the way along here as well. Oh, I just realized we're going to need the acacia wood actually. So I'm going to have to go back, grab some more acacia wood as well. Yeah, let's just go ahead and let's get this all started. Oh, I didn't mean to place that one, but we're just going to bring the half slabs all the way up like that. And then I believe this top row as well, just to kind of separate everything, we're going to place these all into the dark oak slabs right away as well. Literally all the way down the building like that. Let's go grab some acacia wood. And I don't think we have any deep slate, so we might have to go farm some deep slate up as well. Not like that's too big of a problem, but we need a little bit of acacia planks. And then I guess we got like 5 slabs or 5, what do you call these? 5 deep slate slabs. So we're definitely going to need to go farm some more deep slate. We're actually probably going to have to craft a new diamond pickaxe as well. But one thing at a time, let's go ahead and let's fill in these areas here first of all with some nice little acacia wood. Is that all of it? I do believe, yeah, that is all of it. So it's just a couple pieces just like that. It should be the same thing on this side, just 1 and 2 pieces of acacia wood. And we can just go ahead and get started here with the slabs. Obviously, like I said, though, we're going to need more to be able to finish the rest of the roof. Do we want to do, we might do the upper roof first though, right? Let's go ahead and let's craft up. We're going to need some stairs. I don't know why I crafted that many. I apologize. We're going to start out with the stairs. It is going to be nighttime though, so let's do this in the morning once I actually have light. Basically what I want to do, I want to outline the entire roof with the dark oak wood, and then we can go get the deep slate to do the inner parts as well. I think how we're going to do this, I'm going to do it how I usually do my barn roof. So we're going to start by overhanging with the dark oak stairs by 1. We'll literally do this all the way down the entire side. I don't know if this is going to look good, but we are going to find out. Literally all the way down. This barn is very long. There's going to be so much room for so many different animals in here. Then we go upside down stair like that. And that's where we start going up with the half slabs, right? So each one is just going to go up by a half slab all the way till we can get up to the top here, right? So then these 3 would be the top. So right here. And then we're going to go, I believe it's going to be full blocks all the way along just like that. And let's go ahead and let's do this side as well. So we're going to go all the way along this edge here with the dark oak stairs. Luckily, I crafted up a ton of these because we're probably going to be using at least a majority of them. And once we get this done, I'll go back to the back so we can finish connecting it and just see how it looks, which is actually very simple. We do need to overhang by 1 like that, upside down stair, and then it is the dark oak half slabs all the way up, just up half a slab, so we can connect this up to the middle. And then that's kind of what that's going to look like. Okay, that does look a little bit odd though, I'm not going to lie. How can I make that look a little bit more natural? I don't know. Right now, I do just feel like that is a little bit awkward if I'm being completely honest. Another thing I think we might do, we're just going to try this out because I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to alternate between the slabs and the stairs to kind of get more of that round look we're going for. So let's see, we got stair, slab. So then this one here, I believe we'll do a stair like that. And then it's going to be upside down stair. It's going to be slab. And then it's going to be another stair. See, this is kind of the pain, right? Like actually getting these to connect up to each other. Actually, this one I believe is going to have to go up another slab, but then it should be another stair like that. And then it's going to be 1, 2, and then the 3 all the way across that. Now, how does that look on this side? Absolutely ridiculously horrible. Okay, so that is obviously not going to be how we do it. Making barn roofs is always a struggle for me. I'll figure it out. It's just one step at a time. I'm not very efficient right now. I will figure this out though. I absolutely will. Let's clear all this out first, and then we can kind of go from there. I wanted to have more of that round barn feel. I don't know. Maybe we go up here. Let's try this. Let's go up with a stair, and then if we do the same thing on this side, so stair, and then we go upside down stair. See, but I feel like that's going to be awkward as well. And then the slab on top of that, and we just go all the way up till there. We'll do the same thing on this side as well, and then it's going to be 5 wide instead. Is that better? Yeah, I do feel like that is a lot better. That is a lot better. Why aren't these even though? Are they even? Let's see. It's 1 stair, 2 stair, 1 stair, 2 stair. I do think they are even. I think I don't know what's going on in my mind that they're not even. I don't know. They look really uneven to me, but I feel like that's probably going to be about what we do for the roof of the barn, right? So that was upside down and then a stair. We're doing the same thing here, upside down and a stair. And then we can just do up half a slab all the way until we get to the center here, right there. And let's go ahead and let's do the same thing on this side as well. Just up half slab all the way to the center. Actually, we might have started that too early. Let's see. That is a stair. And then this one should be an upside down stair, I think, like that. Yeah. So stair, upside down stair, slab. So stair, upside down stair, slab. Yeah, that is correct. And then it's going to be full blocks all the way along here. So we'll make the full blocks with the slabs just like that. And I think that is going to be, yeah, that looks good. That is going to be the shape of the roof of the barn here. And then aside from that, we do need my spruce logs because I did forget my spruce logs as well. So let's just go ahead and let's go grab my spruce logs. We're also going to need so much deep slate. It's actually kind of insane. Luckily for me, spruce logs logs are right here. We'll just grab 2 stacks of those right away, and we'll have enough for sure. Actually, that was way overkill. I only needed like 1. And we can just go back up to the top here, and we can figure out what we're going to do about this. So I think we'll go up with 1 there and 1 there, like that. And we can fill in this extra space here using some of these acacia planks. Fill that one in and that one in. And then same thing over here. It's just 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like that. And then we just got to do that on the backside, and then finish outlining the middle, and then we got to get the deep slate. So it's like that, and then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, spruce, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make sure that is right. It is. That is awesome. And the only other thing is connecting the middle, which obviously, so we're going to do the middle block. I think we'll do the entire top though. So let's start out with the middle here by bringing these dark oak slabs all the way across. There we go. Those are all connected. Now, do we want to break it up more? I think I want to do the entire top as these dark oak, right? So I think we're going to do that. I think we just bring these all the way over like this. It's going to be 5 wide, which is very big, but that is okay. We're going to do another stack. We need some more slabs here, so we're just going to craft those up right away. 2 stacks should be good. And we just go ahead and finish filling in the rest of these dark oak slabs all the way along here. There we go. We got the entire roof outlined. All we need now is some cobble deep slate. So we're gonna have to go unload my inventory and go down and probably go get myself some cobble deep slate, right? I think that's gonna be the best way for me to go about doing this. We just need to open inventory space, and then we can go get the deep slate. We're also gonna need deep slate for another farm I want to build here as well. I think one of the only other things I want to do is we want to get a new diamond pickaxe because mine is about to break, and then we can go ahead and enchant that right away as well, which we get efficiency too. That's awesome. That is definitely a little bit of an upgrade. We'll be getting the deep slate a little bit quicker if we do end up using that, which I might do first actually. It's gonna pain me to kind of keep durability on this, but I want to get the deep slate as quickly as possible, so I think it is just gonna be the best bet. Let's go down and let's get ourselves a little bit of cobble deep slate using this efficiency 2 pickaxe. It's not gonna make it that much quicker, but it will be a little bit quicker. Oh, I failed my water bucket clutch. Just ignore that. But yeah, we should be able to get down to deep slate level really quickly here. I don't remember exactly where I went last time to get to deep slate, but like we're just gonna take this cave down. I'm sure this goes basically all the way down if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure it was in here where I decided to farm deep slate last time I was in the cave as well. Yeah, we did find our cave. This is, I believe, what we took down last time. I hope I put torches down here. It looks like we did. Awesome. We can just go crazy, start collecting some more cobble deep slate. But I think last time I said I was going to go down to Y -53 because if we strip mine, we have more of a chance of finding some diamonds as well. And I think that's a good idea. So let's go down to Y -53 and hopefully we find ourselves some more diamonds, which speaking of which, look at that. Literally took me no time at all. Please. Okay, this looks like a vein of 4, maybe a vein of 5. You know what? That makes me a new pickaxe again, so that's awesome. Yeah, ultimately the goal, like I said, we just want to go down, get ourselves some cobble, or yeah, some cobble deep slate, and maybe find ourselves some diamonds right away as well. And now that we made it down to Y53, we're just going to go ahead and strip mine while we get a decent amount of cobble deep slate. And we're actually moving pretty quickly with this efficiency 2 diamond pickaxe, which is awesome. Look at that. We found some more diamonds. Absolutely beautiful. Looks like just maybe a vein of 2. Nope. We got at least a 3rd diamond down here. Looks like a vein of 3. I cannot complain about that. I will definitely take an extra 3 diamonds in the inventory. We've also got 1, 2, 3, 4, just about 5 stacks of cobble deep slate. I think I want to grab at least 6, and then we could probably head back up to the surface. Looks like I found a little lava lake. Pretty sure that means I'm 1 block too tall. I think what we'll do is we'll kind of head, let's see, if we come back this way, maybe we just head this direction a little bit to get a little bit more cobble deep slate in the meantime. I think we got over 7 stacks of cobble deep slate, so I think we're going to call that good. We should have enough to do the roof and the farm that I want to do yet up at the base. Before I get started with the roof of the barn though, the farm does look like it is basically completely ready to be harvested, so I think it is important that we go ahead and do that and work on expanding it a little bit. We're going to need a lot more seeds in order to be able to fully expand this to the maximum size, so I want to just keep it going, you know? So we can start out with this little wheat patch. We've got like 2 stacks and like 30 wheat seeds. We also got a little bit of beetroot here ready as well. Go ahead and harvest all those, and that is an extra 18 beetroot seeds that we can add on as well. Looks like we are gonna have to do some more hoeing here, which is fine, and we can just keep going like so. And then the potatoes, okay, potatoes are basically completely done growing. We can just go ahead and harvest all of these right away. I need to eat a piece of bread right away as well, and then this will give me enough to finish out the row of potatoes and get started with a new row of potatoes as well, which is awesome. We might be able to finish up like most of the farm right now actually. We got a stack and 50 potatoes. potatoes. Let's just go ahead and let's get started expanding the potatoes all the way along here. We'll literally bring them all the way up until this end and fill in this entire row. And we still got a bunch of potatoes left over. As far as carrots go as well, the carrot patch is already maximum size, but we can harvest it so we can start up another carrot patch as well. And then from here, once we get all these harvested, including this last little patch of wheat here, we'll be able to expand the farm further that way to keep it going and keep it growing. Yeah, literally just this little wheat patch, and then we've got all of it harvested at least one time. The only thing is, obviously, I'm thinking it's going to be a very long process, but we're just going to get to work, you know, harvesting, or not harvesting, but expanding our giant farm here. So this is going to be the beetroot patch, right? Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, meaning this right here is going to be where we're going to have the, what do you call it? The wheat. So yeah, let's just get started expanding the farm. Hopefully I have enough resources to do the entire thing besides the beetroot patch. And there we go. That is the entire garden completely, at least hoed and watered. We just have to add in, I believe, some more, what are those, carrots right there, and some more beetroots right there. And then the entire farm is done. Also, I just realized we also need a little bit of wheat. So luckily for me, I do have a couple of seeds that should do the trick. But with all of that done, I think it's time we get up there and we tackle that roof. We need the deep slate though, and we need the stone cutter first of all. We also need some inventory space open before we can even consider that. So let's go ahead and let's open up a little bit of inventory space here, and we can obviously grab all of the cobbled deep slate right away as well. And just because it's going to be easier, we're going to start out with the lean. So let's go ahead and let's do a stack of deep slate brick slabs, which will make me 2, and 2 stacks of deep slate tile slabs as well. And then with this should be basically everything we need. We might need some stairs as well once we get up to the next floor, but let's just get up here to the lean and we can start. Okay, we want to clean up my inventory a little bit. We can start kind of just alternating randomly between the two, just to kind of get a random texture going on this lean. I think once we get the roofs on this barn, it's gonna be looking super nice, and then we can get some animals and we can get some more farms set up as well, which I'm just super duper excited for. But first things first, you guys know the drill. We obviously need to get the roof on. We already got the lean basically 100% there as far as I'm aware. There we go. And then yeah, lean should be good. I think, yeah, I feel like it should have been 1 block bigger, but what do you do? I think that'll end up working just fine. Now we just got to get these giant holes in the roof filled in as well. Let's go ahead and let's get up there using some of this dirt. Hopefully, oh yeah, we are gonna need some stairs actually, so let's go ahead. We're gonna do half a stack of deep slate brick, and we're gonna do half a stack of deep slate tile. We should do all of the stairs first, so let's go ahead and once again just alternating between the two. We're gonna do the deep slate tile and the deep slate brick just to kind of keep the textures random, just like that. This side's done. I definitely went a little overkill, but I do want to just go ahead and do this side right away as well, just so all of the stairs are good and done. Just connect that all the way into there. There we go. And then we got ourselves our slabs. We can just go ahead and get started and finish building this in the rest of the way. And there we go. That is this half of the roof complete. I just got to go ahead and do that to the other side now as well. And it shouldn't take me that long. We've got all the slabs we're going to need. We just got to start building it in until we get it fully connected. I also want to get rid of some of the scaffolding because it is very ugly. And there we go. That is the entire roof of the barn completely done being built. Now, what do we want to do next? I actually don't know. I feel like we want to bring the trail to go over this way a little bit more, and then also maybe in here. But first, we do have some torches. Let's make it so we don't have any monsters spawning inside of the barn. A couple more torches. Honestly, that's probably good. I don't think it needs to be super bright in here, but I do want to get a nice farm in this area set up next. So for that, we're going to need some stone materials, which shouldn't be a problem. I can actually just go ahead and we need some cobblestone. We need some andesite, and then we also need acacia logs, which actually it doesn't look like I have any. I guess that means we're going on a detour to go farm up a little bit of acacia logs. We don't need that many though, because it is just the texture fill-in block. We'll honestly probably just harvest like, I don't even know, like maybe like 3 trees. 3 trees probably good. So here is tree number 2. Make sure we go ahead and replant them right away as well, and this will probably be our 3rd and final tree in the meantime. Just go ahead and replant that right away, and we should be good. We're also, actually, I want to keep some of these saplings to kind of fill in some of the gaps over at the base. Make it feel a little bit more like it is actually a savanna biome. What I mean by that is between the house and the barn here, we can go ahead and throw in some of these savanna trees to kind of fill in a little bit of the area a little bit more and make it feel like a savanna biome. And next up, I want to go ahead and we want to bring the trail this way a little bit. So we're just going to start digging out where this trail is going to be going. It's going to be going kind of this direction, leaving a little bit of a gap here. Maybe we'll even kind of connect that down to there and just keep pushing the trail this direction, I guess, until, yeah, I think honestly, this will be good pretty soon here. I don't know how much further this direction I want to go. We might do some fences and some animals over here as well, but we'll see. In the meantime, I don't need that much. We just need a little bit, and then throw a couple pieces of the acacia log in, a whole bunch of the cobblestone in. You guys know how I've been doing the trails, and then fill in with just a couple pieces of andesite throughout the rest of the trail. And you know what? Let's double up right there, right? Maybe even throw another acacia log right there. Get a little bit more of those going, and that should be good. Now, I want to lay out an area where we're going to have another little farm. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this. We're going to start out with the deep slate brick. I want to do it like this one. So we're going in 2 blocks. So it is, let's see. And then it's basically just 1 block along here. So let's just go 1, 2. If we go 1, 2, we can start this thing right here, and we're just going to keep it going along the edge over here, just like that, and back out, back out. Yeah, something along the lines of this. And then I guess it's going to have to come in one. I want it to be like an animal farm, if that makes sense. But I need to outline it here to start out with, and we're going to outline it just with the deep slate tiles. We'll kind of do it 1 block sooner here, actually, just like that, and just keep it going along over here, probably until about, we'll do it about there, and then we can probably bring it around this way, and then just along the cliffside as well. Just keep it hugging along there until we can finally connect it all the way back over there. And then if we go out, it's going to be like another tiny little farm like this one, but this one isn't going to be crops. This one is actually going to be animals. I do actually have an idea for that. I think let's do every 3, so something like that. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, and 3, basically just like that. We're going to make these nice little pillars, but it is dark out, so we're gonna go inside and sleep really quickly. But then yeah, we can just keep doing the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, and then it's basically just every 3rd block. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we can just keep doing this literally all the way around the entire outside. And there we go. We got ourselves a perfectly outlined thing. And then in between, actually, maybe we want to differentiate these textures a little bit. What if we use the deep slate tile slabs on the in between? Basically, I just want to make it tall enough that none of the animals are going to be able to get out of it, because there is going to be some animals inside of it. We do got to figure out some decorations for the inside as well, but we'll worry about that in just a little bit. In the meantime, let's go ahead and let's just get the rails on top first of all. There we go. This is what we got so far. Nice little pen there. Ooh, also one of our trees grew, which is awesome, but I do want to go ahead and do some texturing on the inside as well. So first things first, actually, I want to go get myself some stone buttons, because we're going to need stone buttons inside of there just for it to make sense. So let's just go ahead and we'll cook up, let's say, I don't know, 8 pieces of cobblestone. That's probably a good start. We're also going to want some grass, maybe some leaves, some flowers. I think that'll probably be about good. We could also do these dark oak saplings, because these don't grow unless they're in like groups of 3 or 4. I want to make it feel like there's actually been some animals in here. So we're just going to go ahead, dig a couple random holes throughout the pasture, and just throw in a couple pieces of cobblestone to kind of add in a little bit of texture work all the way around throughout here. We could even do one spot here where it's going to be like 2 cobblestone next to each other like that, and just kind of keep these randomized. I think something like that. We'll do one more probably right there. Maybe throw a couple path blocks throughout here as well. Nothing too crazy, just a few of them around the edges, just to kind of give it a nice little touch of like, oh, it's worn down. There have been animals walking throughout this. That's kind of the idea. And then what else can we do? We could do some of the coarse dirt as well. I think coarse dirt is always a good looking one. Basically, I'm going to make it look kind of similar to that poppy garden I made earlier, but it's going to be bigger, and it's obviously going to have animals in it. Hopefully no sheep though, because I don't really have room for the sheep. Honestly, I feel like this is like big enough, and coarse dirt looks good to where I could probably fill in all the coarse dirt I have. Just kind of go throughout here, add coarse dirt all throughout this. We also need to go get those buttons in a moment as well. Yeah, let's just keep going with these. We could even throw some of these side by side like that. There's 2 next to each other. We're going to use every piece. Like I said, only 6 more to go. Let's see. If we go out into the sky, nothing of it feels empty right now. I feel like the center around me here is probably like the most empty part. Maybe we'll throw one into the edge over here. I don't want to go too overboard here. I'm just like running out of room to throw these things. One there, and then one final piece. I'll probably just line it up right there. Awesome. And now in the meantime, I think what I want to do, let's go grab ourselves those buttons real quick. And then obviously those can be just crafted into some stone buttons right away as well. Let's go ahead and let's break the dirt that we used to get in here. And let's throw some of these dirt, or not dirt, or some of these buttons or some of these stones around the edges and all throughout the entire thing. We got one more. Let's just do that one in the middle there. And then I guess the only other thing would be a couple pieces of andesite. But honestly, I feel like we don't even need any more stone blocks. I almost feel like we have enough. Like that feels relatively decorated already to me. I think what we could do, let's just go ahead and let's grab out all of these sort of decoration type blocks and let's get some greenery going around and a little bit more depth around the entire thing. So a couple of these giant dark oak trees, a couple of flowers throughout for a little pop of color as well. Love the poppies. And then we'll add a couple dandelions as well. We know I hate yellow, but you know what? We'll live with it. Just do one more of those right there and a couple of the dandelions throughout as well. It's going to be a really nice looking pen. And then we can once again just add the final couple pieces of grass. I think this will be set up so we can get the animals in here. It honestly feels like it would be a nice pig pen. I feel like the path blocks like this kind of look like mud when they're in the acacia biome, which is exactly what you would have in like a pig pen. But I also do feel like it is a little bit too lush to be a pig pen as well. I feel like we're probably about good there, right? Like that has some decent decoration to it already. The only thing is like it is a little bit tall, but I feel like it'll be okay. I think we're good enough to just go ahead and go get myself some animals. So let's go grab some potatoes and let's grab some wheat. Potatoes in case we find some pigs and we want to bring some pigs in. We got potatoes and we got ourselves some wheat. Let's go see if we can find. I would honestly take cows as well. I thought I saw some animals over here earlier. Yeah, look at that. Hello, Mr. Sheep. I've got a beautiful place where you're going to spend your next 100 days. So if you would just come with me, I've got a beautiful piece of wheat for you, Mr. Sheep. Come on. Why won't you come here? Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, he's coming. It's going to take me a while, but we got to get him back over to that fence. You know what? I also could hold out the potato. We could do some pigs and some sheep because there is the pig over here. I feel like that's not a horrible idea. Come on, Mr. Pig. Let's go. You guys can have a great time together in your new fenced in pasture land. You guys can graze on. Oh my goodness. Look at that. The animations of my texture pack make the pig running. Dude, look at how he runs. He looks so weird when he runs. That's actually kind of cool. I think what we're going to do is we're going to build them a nice little ramp to get up and over. And then I need the piggy to come with me again. You guys just come right on into here. Perfect. They shouldn't be able to get out of here either. Then we just take both of those out of my inventory. I should be good to be able to get out. But I do want a couple more animals because I don't think that's going to quite be enough. Let's go look around and let's see what else we can find. If I find cows too, I would throw cows in there. Maybe I would take some chickens as well. We just need a seed if we want chickens. So there we go. We got ourselves a seed. Yeah, let's see. Ooh, you, Mr. Piggy, you can come with me. You know, I'm going to bring this guy back. And then if we find one more sheep, we can breed both the pigs and the sheep, which will be perfect. I just need Mr. Piggy to jump on into his new home. Come on. And then you two can get me another baby piggy as well. Thank you very much. I think one more animal and then we could just breed the rest we need. It'll just be a little sheep enclosure and a pig enclosure. I just need one more sheep. Let's go see if we can find ourselves another sheep before the sun sets because the sun is getting close to setting as well. That didn't take me long at all. I got myself, actually, there's a sheep and a pig here. So both of you, oh, actually, there's like, oh my goodness, 2 sheep and a pig. You guys all come with me. Don't fall in that hole, please. Good. Don't fall in that hole. It would not be very cool. I got so many. We got 3 sheep and a pig now. Oh my goodness, this will be perfect. I'm also tempted to dye them orange, but I don't have a way to get orange dye easily, unfortunately. I think if we combine like the poppies and the dandelions, I think that makes orange, maybe. I'm not 100% sure either. Literally all I gotta do is get these guys to jump up into here, and then they should all be inside of this thing. Awesome. We should be good to just go ahead and breed all of the sheep right away. And then, yeah, we only have 3 pigs plus the baby pig. I think that'll be good. I feel like we got enough. Yeah, I'm good with that. Honestly, we might even have a little bit too many. We might have to get rid of some of these guys. We'll see later. But for now, I think that little enclosure is all set to go. Next up, I think I want to bring this pathway to go into the barn a little bit. So we're going to dig out a little bit of the floor here, just going kind of in towards the back so that we can go ahead and add some cobblestone and andesite for the flooring. So there we go. We got a couple of acacia logs. Oh, I need this to face sideways because I do not want the orange texture, obviously. I think something like that maybe. And then we got a little bit of cobblestone we can throw in. We're honestly probably going to do all the cobblestone we have and then some andesite right away as well. There we go. It is getting dark out though, so we should go sleep real quick. And then I think I want to check, is there anything that needs to be expanded here that we can expand right now? We got to jump on this so we don't ruin any crop. Let's see. Can we get any beetroots? It looks like there are some beetroots, so we can go ahead and expand our beetroot farm right away. I feel like the beetroots actually grow relatively quickly. I just didn't have very many beetroots to begin with is kind of the problem. There's another 25 beetroots we can go ahead and expand the farm with. There we go. One more. Awesome. And lastly, carrots. We don't have nearly as many carrots done growing, unfortunately. Actually, I only see 2 carrots that are ready. So I guess we only got 5 carrots. Okay, well, that means we can't expand much of the carrots at all. The beetroots definitely grow a lot quicker. We just got this beetroot farm and the carrot farm, and then this farm should be completely done as far as I'm aware. I think I also want to kind of fill in some of these open areas as well. We're just going to throw some grass and some leaves throughout just to kind of fill in some of this dead space all around here. And then same thing over here. We could just throw a little bit of grass all the way along here and then throw throw in a little bit of leaves as well, just to kind of add a little bit of lushness to the area. And I guess all the way along these farms as well, just go ahead and throw some pieces of grass like so. Same thing over here onto this side as well. Just a couple pieces of grass all the way around the farm, just because it's going to help make it feel a little bit less boring, a little bit less empty. And then over here, I want to use some acacia wood to kind of fill in the area. Not acacia wood, I meant acacia saplings. So what we're going to do, we need some acacia saplings. I don't have any, so we're going to go ahead and farm up a couple of acacia trees. We got 2 acacia saplings from that one. Not very great. We're going to need a lot more than that. So let's just go crazy farming up a bunch of acacia saplings. We already have 6 now. That's awesome. Looks like there's about 4 more in that tree as well. Honestly, we're going to grab these last couple trees and then we should be set to go. Then we got this massive open area here. So what I want to do actually, I want to expand this little pathway to go a little bit further this way. So let's see, we got 11. We're going to use like 3. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. We can go ahead and we can do this. We're not going to dig out much here, but just like a little bit to kind of make this go a little bit further. We can throw in a couple more acacia logs, some more of the andesites, and 3 pieces of cobblestone. Just kind of expand this a little bit this way. And then with these acacia saplings, what I want to do is I want to fill in any of these open areas to kind of make it actually feel like a savanna biome. So all the way along the barn over here, just any of this open space, let's plant in all of these acacia trees. There we go. I also think I kind of want to fill in a little bit in this area as well. So we're just going to add in some of these acacia leaves and it'll kind of make the area fit very, very nicely. The only other thing I could think of is like, I would like more of these trees to grow. So what if we go ahead and we do this tree like right there and we break these ones? Because I don't think these ones are going to grow. Hopefully this one maybe. Okay, maybe we move it 1 block back and then hopefully this one will give me another acacia tree as well. But then this is kind of the current view of the base. We got our starter house here. We got our nice, beautiful barn that I actually haven't put anything inside of yet. Got a nice little sheep and pig farm here. Our massive farm over here with our cow barn up there. I don't know. I would say in general, I'm very happy with what we've been able to do. I mean, the farm obviously still needs some expansion. And then also I would probably like to do, I really like to do this when I do farms. I would like to do some silos up here on this hill as well. Just kind of in the background over the farm so it like makes sense where the farm materials are going. Unfortunately, I don't really have the time. So if you guys want to see another 100 days in this world, let me know down below in the comments. I will see you all in the next one. That is all the time we have. Remember, subscribe. We're trying to hit 20,000 subscribers before the end of May. And if you're interested, check out my 100% channel, link to the description. I'll see you all in the next one.